Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. Hope we're all having a wonderful day today. Hope we're all prepped and prepared for some more Trails to Azure, because that is what we're playing again today. I know yesterday I also streamed, however, I am not going to be able to stream tomorrow, which is Friday, so I wanted to do it today. And we get to see the nice little, car. Look, it's the car. But yeah, so we're on chapter 2. We just stopped outside of the house after finding the Cat with Shirley, having that fun time. I was thinking off stream. I was like, okay, how much Sepith do I have? I got that much. I could go upgrade someone's slots, and then I remembered, well, at some point Tio's gonna be joining my party again, so I probably want to hold on to some of my quartz or my Sepith, just so I can equip her. Yeah, I think that's probably a smart idea. But yeah, we were waiting to go in, because I wanted to stop essentially outside of a good story spot. That way I wouldn't have to remind myself what I was doing. It would just prompt me with the game text. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a nice day today. In the off stream, we hit the follower goal of 150. Nice fellow Mystic JRPG follow my channel, so thank you. Got to 150. Not really like, the follower goals aren't necessarily a thing that I plan to really do anything to celebrate. It's just more like, hey, here's a little extra goal that I want to have going in the background, showing the size of, I guess, the community, as it were. Whereas the sub goals are like, hey, it's a thing that will happen if it's met, because, you know, it's free to follow the channel. It is not free to give a sub. So, yeah. Unless you got Amazon Prime, at which point you're paying for Prime and therefore also paying for the sub. But regardless, it's quote-unquote free. But yeah. So, with that, let's go on in. Uh-huh. Something smells wonderful. Maple syrup? Oh, Canada. I'm pretty sure it's maple syrup. The chance of rain is 10%. Nice that. Oh, it's a muffin. Oh, I thought I heard you guys come in. Yeah, we're taking a quick break. By the way, Kia, you wouldn't happen to be baking muffins right now, would you? I had a feeling you'd be home soon, so I made you some maple muffins. Ah, consider a little girl, aren't you, Keto? Oh, that's so sweet. Why don't I brew some tea to go along with them then? Oh my god, Kia, you're such a good child. You made us muffins. So that's how it went down. Weird way to run to that girl. I don't think she was up to anything in particular, though. Still no activity from the Red Constellation, I'm guessing. Not yet. The first division will contact us if anything changes. Again, how you feel, but try to be patient. I hear ya. No need to rush. We don't need to rush into the Jaeger's pants, alright? We don't need to be worrying about him right now. In any case, we have more than just the Red Constellation to worry about. Let's keep our eyes peeled for any signs while we're on patrol. Right. It'd be terrible if any incidents occurred while the dignitaries were in town. We can use the car to patrol the outskirts of the state if we have time. Is everyone going out again? Yeah, we have to go back to work. They're all still there, though. Thanks for the muffins, Kia. They were delicious. You've gone to quite the baker. The rest of us are falling behind. Have you been picking up a few pointers from Oscar, perhaps? Yep, sure have. Did we die? I don't think you died, Sleeper. How are you doing? There's still some leftovers if you want them. They should be fine until tomorrow. Maple muffin! We'll have these until the end of the game, which will most certainly be beyond tomorrow. Well, aren't you thoughtful? You're gonna make your papa cry if you keep this up. Hope you weren't referring to yourself. I'm her papa. No, I'm her papa. But if you're still interested, I'm sure we could slot you in for the quirky uncle role. You think you got what it takes to beat me for Dad of the Year? Let's go. Huh? Neither of you is mature enough to be a father at this rate. They'll just have to split custody between themselves somehow. Bro, you think you're a better dad than me? Yo, bro, I know I'm a better dad than you. Oh, bro? You gonna start this beef with me, bro? Yeah, bro, I'm gonna start this beef. Kia's an angel. I'm her papa. Oh, no? Really? Really? Yeah, really? Okay, check requests. Complete, reported, complete. Okay, so let's report. Okay, there we go. Bada bing. I doubt that surely you're up to anything in particular when you ended or the Red Constellation's acts may be troubling, but we got other matters that need our attention. You know the drill, look after yourselves and work at your own pace. Okay, so thought I did everything, so unless they give me a hidden quest or a side quest as soon as I walk out, then those made muffins should stay fresh for about another day. Just have one for a snack if you get hungry at work, okay? Sure thing. Thanks, Kia. They were really delicious. I'm glad we got to have even more later. Oh, sorry. Really? I'll make them again sometime then. Looks like she's in a better mood now. That's a relief. Okay. Items. Mapar Mafi. 2,500 HP. Okay. I will need to go and buy some more. I think maybe res items. Actually, maybe not. Oh my god, was that a bird? I know bird sound. Huh? Was that a bird just now? Wind from the liberal. Whoa, what the? What is that? A white hawk? Actually, I'd say it looks more like a falcon. Who cares? How's that thing doing in the middle of a city? Yo, what's up? Scree! Scree! Yo, what's up, dude? I get the feeling he's trying to tell us something. It reminds me a bit of when Zeit tries to communicate with us. Yeah, man, only Tio Tower here. Bet she'd be able to suss it out. Oh, yo, what's up, kid? Huh? What's going on? Oh, white bird! Basig is one of them divine beasts. Just, that would be such a long con of the series. Just like, you know what, that'll be the final divine beast. Like in like one of the last Trails games. It's like, oh, we're gonna meet another divine beast. And it's like, oh, who is it? And Sieg comes down. It's like, oh, I am. It's like, oh my god. We've known you since game 1. Holy shit. You look so cool. Look at how sharp his beak is. Scream. You know. I got all the bitches with this beak. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. I getcha. Can Kia understand what he's saying? That's amazing. Okay, so this little birdie's name is Sieg. He says he has a message for you. Right, Sieg? See, I'm impressed, because it seems like everyone else that is able to talk to Sieg is more able to just kind of get vibes. Kia is literally able to talk to animals and get exact wording, right? Like, she was able to get his name. Like, that's insane. That's literally talking to animals. That's not like communicating intent. Does he really?
確かに足のところにメモがくくりついて
Ah,
あるな。
would you look at that? He has a note tied to his leg. Lloyd removed the note tied to the bird's leg.
背景クロスベル警察特務支援課様
Dear members of the Crossbow Police Department's Special Support Section.
皆様の評判を耳にしてぶしつけですが連絡させていただきました
My apologies for contacting you in this manner. I know it's sick as fuck to have a bird give this letter to you, but, I mean, it might go against proper decorum. I have heard much about your various deeds and accomplishments.
もしお時間があれば内密に相談に乗っていただけないでしょうか
If you have the time, I would like to request a private consultation with your division. Nerd. Oh god, it's 50 Miro now with the nerding. Ah, why do you attack me in such a way? But yes, indeed, I am. Dab on them haters. How you doing today, 50 Miro? Hope you're doing well.
本日夕刻クロスベル空港待合テラスにてお待ちしております
We will be expecting you on the terrace of Crossbow Airport this evening.
追伸もしご都合がつかない場合もご返答はいただかなくて結構です
Good. Got your copy of Sky Second Chapter Evo Limited Edition. Nice! Nice, nice, nice. Joshua turned down that Royal Slob Knocker 3000. Or Slob Knocker. Yeah. Dude. I mean, like, Joshua was just, like, rolling in it in first and second chapter, right? Like, he was rolling in it, and he remained faithful. Remained, like, what again? It's like, see, it's like almost my dream, because anytime I read like a romance manga or whatever, like a quasi-harem manga where it's just like, oh yeah, you got the childhood friend that always gets stiffed for like the newcomer to town. Like Joshua, childhood friend. He stuck with it. He knew. He knew. In the event that you're unable to accept, no reply is necessary. Is this what I think it is? Are we getting a booty call from a royal? There we go. An anonymous request to me in private? Sounds awfully suspicious to me, even though it was given to us by a falcon, and it has an insignia emblazoned on the paper. Maybe, but I don't know many 2-bit thugs with handwriting and diction as flowery as this. Kinda hard to miss that white falcon crest on the paper, too. Spree! See you later, Sieg. Yo, this game really is just a, hey, like, like, I feel like this is like a 1.0 version of like CS4 of all the characters gathering, right? Where this is like, okay, this is the initial one where it's like, hey, Zero got you like got you Joshua and Ren and Estelle. This one's like, hey, here's the supporting cast coming in. That when Trails rubs it in. Dude, it's great. What do you say, Kia? He said it's up to you guys if you want to go. Fair enough. No skippers allowed. You can, you'll just lose out a lot. Right? Because, like, that's the thing. The games are all enjoyable on their own, because they're good games. But there's just a lot of enjoyment that you're missing if you don't play the games preceding the entries. Right? Whereas, like, other game series, either they're wholly episodic, where it's like, okay, you can enjoy anyone on its own merits, or the few that do, don't make, like, you don't have nearly as much context, right? Like, Mass Effect, imagine jumping into Mass Effect 3 without playing 1 or 2. You're not gonna know anything! Like, it's gonna be crazy. Like, but like, whereas that would be a detriment, like, whereas Trails, it's like you would still be able to enjoy the games for the plot and what they are, even if you don't necessarily know the characters, right? It's like, hey, say you didn't play Sky before playing Crossbell, right? And you're meeting Olivier here for the first time. You're still gonna like him. Look at him. Look at who he is and what he's doing. Like, yeah, you're gonna like him, even if you don't get to interact with him nearly as much. Like, you get to know exactly what kind of guy this is from the one side quest we've done involving him. And it's already fantastic. What should we do? I might have a guess on who the sender is, but it's a little hard to believe. Sounds like copium. I mean, hey man, I started with Cold Steel 1. So, I only knew Olivier as Oliver for a while. But I'm saying this as someone who played Cold Steel 1 through 4 without playing the previous ones. It's just like, and I get you're just me, man. But I do like to take certain things and give like the serious thought progression where it's like, in retrospect, I can realize that I would have been bouncing off the walls a bit more of certain things in Cold Steel if I knew the characters involved, right? And there's a little bit of a limit, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, in Cold Steel 3, like, when you meet Shirley, I probably would have been like, oh shit, stuff's gonna hit the fan. I know all about Shirley. Except I didn't, because Crossbell wasn't localized by that point. Now, any future players will be able to have that good pop-off. But yeah, it's sort of similar to that, where it's like, you don't need to know them to be able to enjoy things. Because I still really like Shirley in 3 and 4. Because she's cool in those games. Except for, you know, the introduction of her just groping Duvalie. But hey, we don't worry about that. Too much. But, yeah, they're still good. Whereas, like, other games, if they do have interconnected stories, they might rely too heavily on the interconnected story, and future games might suffer because there's either high expectation or massive amounts of repetition to make sure new players are caught up. So, I think Trails goes on that fine line of, like, anyone could play it and enjoy it, and the people that play all the others get to enjoy it that much more. Yeah, no kidding. That white falcon crest is a bit of a giveaway, especially when a real one came to deliver it. It practically makes you shiver with expectation, doesn't it? Someone went through a lot of trouble to set this up. I say we accept their invitation. The evening's still a ways away, so for now, let's get back to our usual business. If you say so. I'm feeling a little nervous, to be honest. Don't sweat it. Now we need to doll ourselves up too much for this. Alright then. Regular business first, and then we'll head to the airport by the south end of town. I don't know what you guys are so nervous about, but good luck! You can do it! Thanks, Kia. You're a wonder child. Yeah, I don't have any quests I need to do. So unless there's a hidden quest, like, let's check the Bracer Guild, right? Because they're... Here we go, boys and girls. Vesemir Trade Conference officially underway, and all kinds of quests. Guild will be quicker than you say boo. That's encouraging to know. Direct constellation here is most. Have yet to be confirmed, so we can't allow ourselves to relax. Yep, those nasty Nellies lurking around the conference. We gotta be extra careful. Anywho, we have your department on speed dial if we learn anything important. Thanks, Michelle. Same on our end. Down. Yeah, so like the thing is, I'm willing to bet that at this point there would be a side quest somewhere, maybe on the outskirts of Crossbell, like Crossbell State in one of the side towns, but like I'm not willing to go to all of the towns just to check. Welcome, are you dining in with us today? Feel free to stay at the table. We're not too busy, so I could even hook you up with some reserved seating on the second floor if you'd like. Just let me know when you're ready to order. Took me some courage to make sell the 08 tables, but honestly worked out better than I expected. He's been showing basic decency to our female customers, even the ones he fancies most, so I think it'll be fine. Now, only if we could teach him to not just cook like a chef, but think and act like one too. I might be asking too much of him, though. Slurp. Why so many people bother going after the unveiling ceremony is beyond me. They won't get to see it up close anyway. I'd much rather wait for the crossbow times to cover it so I can catch up on things the tasteful way, with a nice cup of coffee. Maybe because seeing a big tower in person is cool. Just one expensive dish after another, but hey, we're vacationable, right? Let's not sweat the expenses. Dude, same, right? Right now I'm busy trying to schedule a like a week-long trip to Japan. Not inexpensive, but hey, man, you like it's what you're gonna get. Daddy said that Calvert has even more Easterns than Crossbell does. He moved here when I was just a little baby, so I don't remember it at all. From what I hear, it sounds like a lively place. That must be fun, I bet. Buck said it'd be cool if we opened our own restaurant someday. We don't have the kind of mirror for something like that. Besides, is he forgetting about our original goal? Okay, so I think we should head on over to the airport. Because I don't really have anything else to do. I might, you know, before I go to the airport, I do want to build up some... I do want to build up some CP.
私の番ね。そこ。
行くぜ。
任せてか。よーし、そこ。
任せろ。
任せて。
Okay.
そこ。無駄です。行くぞ。スト。行きます。そこ。戦闘終了。警戒態勢に戻ります。
Orbman, Court, Arts, Breathe, because whatever.
みんなチャンスよ。
No.
そこ。よし。
Want to take the individual hits because they actually allow me to get a little bit more CP.
さてと。や。
任せ。この
There
調子
we
で行く
go.
ぞ。
Okay, one more fight should be sufficient.
全力で行かせてもらう。
Well, maybe not if it's
私の番ね。
a oneer.
任せろ。
Okay. Actually, get you next.
行きますやー。戦闘終了。警戒態勢に戻ります。みんなチャンスよ。
俺の番だな。
よし。今だ。やー。
俺の番だな。
Move.
さてと。や。俺の番だな。
See, if I wasn't so strapped for cash and trying to save up for Evergreen, I would just go, or I would have just gone to the Tiotot. Yeah, Tiotot. I would have just gone to like the hotel and slept, but I'm trying to conserve as much Mira as possible because right now I'm almost at 20,000 out of the 80,000 I need for still some time until leaving. Best, we'd be a bit early, but should we head inside and wait anyway? I mean, I literally don't have anything else to do. I don't have anything else to do because I don't know any of the secret quests, which I know there has to be at least one right now. Otherwise, they wouldn't give you such like a distinct stop point, right? If that means anything. And an airport away. Well, we're a bit on the early side, but is everyone all right with heading in?
そうね。
Sure.
せいぜい腹をくくるか。
I don't know if I'm ready for this. Okay, let's go. Let's do it, my friends. Ticket count there.
リベール王国の高速巡洋艦アルセイユ号。
The Arsail, Liberal's high-speed cruiser.
やっぱりすごい船ですよね。
It's just as grand as they say it is.
ZCF の名前を轟かせた世界最高速の飛行船ね。
It's the world's fastest airship. ZCF garnered a lot of attention thanks to their work on it.
未だに自己記録を更新し続けて他を寄せつけていないそうだけど。
It outperforms the competition time and time again, and continues to break its own records to this day.
そんでリベールの王女様が乗ってきた機関ってわけだ。
So that's what Liberal center in on. Nothing but the very best for Her Highness, huh?
クローディア姫だったか。やんごとなき方って感じだよな。
Princess Claudia is her name, right? She must be one classy gal.
正確には王女じゃなくて王太女だけどね。
Well, technically, she's more than just a princess. She's the crown princess.
つまりはリベール王国の次期女王陛下ってわけさ。
In other words, she's first in line to inherit the throne to the kingdom of Liberal. Wouldn't it be queendom? Because it's a queen right now? Ah, damn.
まさか呼び出したのが本人ってわけはないよな。
So, how likely is it that a big shot like her actually made the time to meet us in person? Yeah, right. Me. She's not just sending someone on her behalf. It's hard to say for sure.
ベルに聞いてみれば殿下のスケジュールくらいはわかると思うけど。
I could get in touch with Belle. She would know the particulars of Her Highness's schedule.
その必要はないみたいだ。
Actually, something tells me you're not going to need her insight. Huh?
お待たせした。特務支援課の諸君だな。
Ladies and gentlemen of the Special Support section, we appreciate your patience. Oh my god, it's Julia! Julia Schwartz!
あ、
No way!
やっぱり。
It's her!
お、さっきお嬢さん方が騒い
Ah,
でた。
you're the chick the gals here kept raving about.
ああ、これは失礼。除幕式でご一緒だったか
Ah,
ら。
forgive me. I assume you're present at the unveiling ceremony as well.
申し遅れた。リベール王国軍王室親衛隊ユリア・シュバルツ巡査だ。
Where are my manners? I'm Senior Captain Julia Schwartz of the Liberalian Royal Army's Royal Guard.
クローディア殿下の命により、これより諸君をアルセイユへ案内させていた
By
だ
the order of Her Highness, Princess Claudia, I am here to escort you aboard the Arsail.
く。どうぞ、ついてきてくれ。
Please, follow me. Yo, what's up, Julia? You were pretty cool in Sky the Third. You were a pretty decent unit. Ba-ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. It is weird when you think that, like, most of the supporting cast in Trails games,
近くで見ると
like,
一層綺麗だな。
you've played as somehow, some way, some shape, some form. And that's interesting. Like, even, like, tertiarily supported cast, right? Like in, let's say Cold Steel, right? Like, Toa in 1 is Toa as a character is generally just a very minor combat, right? You get to play as her once. Well, I guess potentially twice in Cold Steel 2. And then in Cold Steel 3 and 4, she's only available for orders. But you still got to play as her that one time. Julia is very similar, where it's like, you got to play as her the one time, I guess is for the majority of the game though, in Sky the Third. Then there are others similarly, where it's like, oh yeah, here's Angelica the few times you get to play as her, here's George the few times you get to play as her. Like, I think that's really interesting to be like, you know, we'll let you play as the non-standard characters, because why not? Your sail. It's even more beautiful up close.
さすがはリベールの誇りと言われるだけはあるね。
Well, it is the pride of the kingdom, the wide wings of Liberal, as they say.
まさか王太女殿下と会うことにな
I
る
can't
なんて。
believe we're really going to meet the crown princess.
それにあのユリア巡査がこんな近くにいるな
And
ん
we're
て。
being escorted by Senior Captain Schwartz too, in the flesh.
落ち着いてノエルさん。
Try to calm down, Noelle.
サインをもらうなら後で一緒に頼みましょう。
Though I wouldn't mind accompanying you to ask her for her autograph afterward.
ええ、フランの分も頼まないと。
Good idea. Remind me to get one for Fran too.
うちのお嬢さん方はいつになく舞い上が
I don't think I've ever seen these gals so pumped.
しかし噂には聞いていたが、まだ若いのに大したものだ。
By the way, I've heard the rumors of your accomplishments. It's quite impressive, especially given how young you all are.
なんでも数ヶ月前にあった大事件を。
See, it's interesting that they're saying how young they all are when, like, Joshua, Estelle, Chloe, and stuff were as young, if not younger, when the, like, events of first and second chapter and third happened. Right? Like, they're not, like, everyone's around the same age. You're the ones who resolved the crisis that occurred a few months ago, correct?
いや、まだまだですよ。
In a way, we're still learning on the job.
それに、他のみんなの協力があって、なんとか解決できたことですか
The
ら。
SSS would never have been able to solve that case if it weren't for all the support our allies gave us.
いや失礼
Oh, my apologies.
以前も同じようなことを言っていた知人がいたので
Your words simply reminded me of what a young associate of mine once said. Ba-da-dum, bum,
よう
bum.
こそ巡洋艦アルセイユへ
Welcome aboard the flagship cruiser of the Liberalian Royal Army, the Arsail.
ちなみに機密保持のため艦内は無線が通じないようにしている最中だが
Please understand that, as a precaution, all wireless communication has been restricted while upon the ship.
不都合があれば解除するから遠慮なく申し出てほしい
Kids these days never dodge 100 lightning bolts and it shows. Yeah, right. You've never had to dodge lightning. If you have any objections, speak freely, and we'll be happy to accommodate you.
わかりました。
We'll be fine, thanks.
さすが最新鋭の軍艦ですね
Wow, a real state-of-the-art high-speed cruiser.
それでは失礼します
Well, everyone, shall we board? Let's go. Let's get on the ship. Please let me walk around the ship so I can relive my glory days of walking around the ship before. Isn't Noelle a Julia stan? Indeed she is. Noelle and Fran and Ellie are all Julia stans. It's great. Hello?
こちらクロスベル警察特務支援課です
This is the Crossbow Police Special Support Section.
キヨですか
Is that you, Kia?
ティオだ
Tio! Yo, what's up, Tio Tot?
またかけてくれたんだ
You finally called back.
昨日と違って普通の動力通信ですわ
Julia's alright. I saw her get folded by Cassius, though. I mean, I feel like that's the case with just about anyone, right? No? It's like, oh, they're alright, but I saw them get folded by Cassius. Like, everyone gets folded by Cassius. And if they don't get folded by Cassius, they blatantly state he was holding back. Right? Like, he wasn't trying his hardest. Yes, though without any video feedback this time around.
ひょっとして近くに誰もいませんか
There's no one else home right now.
課長もさっき出かけちゃったし
Yeah, the chief just left a little while ago. Kevin beat his perception of Cassius. Does that count? I mean, he beat his perception of Cassius, but like, could Kevin's perception of Cassius even, like, encompass all of what Cassius is capable of doing, right? Like, one could argue, like, oh, Reen, like, was able to beat Cassius, but Cassius was holding himself back by being a mirror of Reen. Right? It's just like, nah, in every instance where Cassius has lost or been defeated, he was holding back, he was being held back in some way, shape, or form. That one's more clear. Right? Because you have to imagine Cassius was mirroring Reen. Exactly. See, he was lowering himself to Reen's bitch level. Right? That one's a lot more clear. But Kevin, right, that one's his mental perception of Cassius. But how well does Kevin know Cassius? Right? Does Kevin really know Cassius's max abilities? I would argue no. I would argue that there would be very few people that ever know his full capabilities. Like most people never saw Cassius go all out and live to tell the tale. How did Kevin know that Butler Phillip is a beast? Because fucking Phillip exudes big dick energy, that's why. And also, like, you look at Phillip, no way he's not a beast. Everyone employed by the royal family somehow, some way, some shape is a beast. It's quite, was the Phantasm just Kevin's brain, or was it a little bit of everyone's consciousness? I don't remember. I think it was mostly Kevin and potentially a little bit of everyone. I think it pulled in everyone that was like involved in the Oriole incident in like that had like a meaningful involvement, but I think it was primarily focused around Kevin and his brain, because that's why it was structured like Gehenna, and that's why everything seemed to kind of just be out to punish Kevin. Like, oh, these things that are literally just haunting him. So yeah, I think that's why I think it's mostly Kevin's perception of it. But I think certain things were potentially refined a little bit to be to have the understanding of like the certain events, like Owen. I don't exactly remember Owen, but like things that other people might have like had a little bit more input on, right? May have been Louvet, right? Where it's like, okay, Kevin probably didn't have a lot of interaction. He had events in second chapter with him to see him fight and stuff, but like he personally didn't know him very much. But it seemed like the Louvet in Phantasma had information, but also Phantasma kind of worked in nonsensical ways, because of course it did. It's the Oriole, so. There was some blob named Owen, and it was like the first dude Kevin popped a cap. Oh yeah, because wasn't he like the first sinner that he ever like killed or whatever? Just random, but he was like just, yeah, like something. Yeah, the chief just left a little while ago. It's only me and Sight here right now. Woof, bitch. I see. I tried calling Lloyd and the others on their enigmas, but I wasn't able to get through. Hence why I called the SSS building's main line. Oh, okay. Lloyd and them got invited somewhere by a white falcon, so they're out doing that. That explains nothing. White falcon? Yeah, his name is Sieg, and he talks just like Zeit. Specifically saying he talks just like Zeit, it makes me think that all animals don't talk like those two, so they're actually special animals. Interesting. Maybe ones that interact with humans a lot are able to like communicate better, potentially. I seem to be missing out on a lot. Attention. Apologies for delay. Let's not put Gaius' bird on the same tier. Yeah, no, his bird is... I mean, Gaius is on his little really low tier. Yeah, no. And yeah, because you're relatively new, Sleeper. So back when I played CS1, one of the first times, I think it was in the Nord Highlands, when like you're forced to have Gaius in your party, like he was in. Nobody likes Gaius, don't worry. Like I know people that are like pretty all right with Gaius, but like the first time he was like forced to be in my party, or it may have been in like the tutorial area. I would actually have to go back in the archives and check, but like the first like 3 times I tried to attack with him in CS1, he missed, and it immediately was like, guys, I fucking hate you. You worthless piece of shit. I don't care what crafts you have. I don't care what S-craft you have. I don't care what story you have. You missed 3 times in a row and I'm forced to use you. I hate you. I don't like you as a character. I don't care about you anymore. I dislike you on principle now, and I will insult you anytime you bring up the wind. I'm convinced in the middle of Rags yesterday they were like, wait, we forgot about the guys, and then slapped onto me. It was more like, how do we make him relevant? Like, because every other character, they could kind of be like, okay, how do we bring them back and make them relevant? He was like the only one where it's like, it doesn't really make sense to make him relevant again unless they do this. They don't even talk about it ever again, really. Yeah, they bring up, hey, he's a Dominion, and they talk about it a little bit, and then he's like, hey, I got Dominion powers in the final dungeon of 3, because he has to fight against McBurn and shit, and that's it. Yeah, he was the vessel to have it. Exactly, right? Because, like, let's go through Class 7 as to why they could be involved in CS3. Elliot, he's a traveling musician, he's doing good, cool. Machias, he's doing, you know, auditing shit that's kind of pointless, but he has reason to be around the Empire and Crossbow, whatever. Eustace, he's a noble, he's gonna go visit places, cool, okay. Milliam, still secret intelligence, she's gonna go do stuff. Fee, now a bracer, gonna go around. Sarah, still a bracer, gonna go around. Laura, traveling swordsman, training, gonna go around. Right? Crow, things happen with Crow. Reen is Reen, he's gonna be doing. Elisa, technology, gonna go around, find new technology, and do that stuff. Right? Reasonable. Gaius has no reason to leave the Nord Highlands, unless otherwise acted upon by external force that is becoming a dominion. Like it undermines Kevin. Homie got strangled by his mom. Gaius just got it for free. I mean, he got it for free by watching his teacher die. So, I mean, like, yeah. But it's also important to remember that, yeah, I believe he did, because if I remember right, I can't remember, because I believe it's certain stigmas can be passed passed off directly, right? So Gaius' teacher gave Gaius the stigma as he was dying, if I remember correct. Can you really call him a teacher? I'm pretty sure the guy was the one who taught him how to use a spear, maybe? Can't quite remember. Dude showed up as a kid and was like, hey man, I'll burn ya. Yeah. Whatchamacallit? And I think other people, it's just like they're born with like the ability to take on the stigma, and through certain stuff they'll develop it. I would have to go back. I can't quite remember. I'm pretty sure he was scarcely around after. He trained him. He was like cool, and then he left. And then he came back just to die and give Gaius the stigma. That's what it was. Yeah. But yeah, it does feel like they're just like, okay, how do we power scale Gaius up and keep him relevant to the story? It's like, okay, let's give him a stigma. Okay, fine, cool, whatever. We now have a reason for him to show up in future games outside of the Nord Highlands. Passengers bound for it from Le Mans now. I have to go now. I'll contact you again later, Kia. Please give my regards to the others. Okay, talk to you later. Woof.
Oh,
hey, I'm back. Oh, Chief! You should have come home a minute sooner. You just missed Tio on the phone. Oh yeah? You called? What'd you have to say? Well? Yo, what's up? We're on the R sale. I remember this. I remember this hallway. That's a good looking hallway. I remember this staircase. It's a good looking staircase. Oh, look at it. I remember this captain quarters. The room. I remember the steering wheels. Oh, it's so good. That sounds like you're knocking on a wooden door, not a metal one. Pardon me, Your Highness. I've brought the special support section per your request. Please, show them in. After you. Right. Thank you very much. Yo, what's up? It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Claudia von Osleys, Crown Princess of the Kingdom of Liberal. I apologize for having called all of you here so suddenly. Scree! Not at all. It's a pleasure to meet you too. I'm Lloyd Bannings of the CPD Special Support Section.
エリー・マクダイルです。
And I'm Ellie McDowell.
王太女殿下におかれましてはご機嫌うるわしゅう。
It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Why is she talking all formal weird?
実はいろいろ聞いていまして。
I mean, she's a princess, right? It's fine. The honor is mine. I've been told quite a bit about you, Ellie.
お会いできて嬉しいです。
It's so good to finally meet in person.
そうなのですか？
You've heard of me?
ええ。先ほどおじい様のマクダイル議長閣下とお話しする機会をいただきました。
Yes, I had the privilege of conversing with your grandfather, Speaker McDowell, earlier today.
それとマリア・ベルさんとは何度かお話しする機会がありまして。
Maribel Croix and I have gotten acquainted several times as well.
以前リベールにも留学されていた経験がおありだとか。
Is it true that you spent time studying in Liberal?
はい、3ヶ月ほどの滞在でしたが、
Yes, for about 3 months.
ご挨拶もできずに失礼しました。
I regret that we didn't meet sooner.
いえいえ、こちらこそ。
No, no, the fault lies with me.
どうもランディ・オルランドス
How do you do, princess? Name's Randy Orlando.
ノエル・シーカーです。
I like how no one calls Randy on like how laissez-faire he is about it. He's like, hey, what's up? My name's Randy. Noel Seeker, it's an honor to be in your presence.
ワジヘミスフィア。麗しの姫君にお会いできて光栄だよ。
Wazzy Hemisphere. I'm delighted to meet one so beautiful as yourself, Your Royal Highness.
ようこそおいでください
Damn,
ま
Wazzy
した。
trying to put the moves on already? Janice is better than whatever school you went to. True. Janice Royal Academy is a very good school. Dude, it's so much better than Thor's military academy. Because there's no inherent expectation that you'll go into the military afterwards. It's lovely to meet you all as well. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
本当ならこの場でもう一人ご紹介したい方がいたのですが、
Actually, there is someone else I would like to introduce you to.
その少し遅れてらっしゃるみたいで。
Unfortunately, he seems to be running a bit late.
心配には及ばないよ
That's why Lecter went there instead. He's a knower. Yeah. Never fear, for I am here. Watashi ga kita. Orumaito.
この音って
That sound.
どこかで聞いたような。
I've heard that lute before.
おいおいまさか
No way.
いらしたようです
And
ね。
here he comes now. Yo, what's up? Now he's wearing the red.
え
What?
もしかしてさっきの支援要請の？
Those students don't have to join the military. I know they don't. I just said the expectation that they would, right? Because obviously there are several that don't join the military. Machias doesn't, Elliot doesn't, Gaius doesn't, Fee doesn't. Like most of the main class 7 doesn't. But it is insinuated that the majority of people that do graduate do. Most of them don't. It was just like Alan. I mean, yeah, of the ones that we get like named, those 2 girls from the lacrosse club do. Therese and Emily, I guess. Yeah. Those 2, yeah. But I believe if I remember right, it's stated that most people that graduate from Thor's do go into the military. And it is also called the Military Academy. So, yeah. You became Jeff Bezos instead. Yeah, he became an asshole. He was really cool in CS2, having that like friendly rivalry that was almost like flirting-esque, and then he turned into just an asshole. So those guys from the support request.
あら、すでにご面識が。
Oh, have you already met?
ええ、その。
Dweeby. I suppose we have.
とんだサプライズだね。
Well, isn't this a surprise?
諸君先ほどは失礼した
My good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My deepest apologies for earlier today.
クローディア殿下も遅れて申し訳ありませんでした
Everything is because curse. And you as well, Princess Claudia. Hope you can forgive our tardiness.
いつものようにこのたわけがいろいろと首を突っ込んでいました
This idiot was off sticking his nose in any trouble he could find.
まあ、
Yeah, I'm a given asshole cause curse. Yeah, I mean, see, that's the one where it really feels like it's going super hard on, like, how much the curse can affect someone. And it's like Alan. Because, like, there's parts where it's like he seems to be breaking free, and then it just kicks in and goes into overdrive and brings him right back. Like, literally turning him into, like, turning him from, like, dude that just likes his girlfriend and wants to protect her into literally someone who is, like, genocidal. And it's like, I'll kill the cow audience if it's the last thing I do. I'd expect no less. Allow me to introduce myself once again.
エレボニア帝国皇帝ユーゲントが名代オリバルト・ライゼ・アルノールさ
I am Prince Oliver Dryse Arner, representing Emperor Eugene III of the Emperor Erebonian Empire.
もちろん真の姿は不正室の天才にして漂白の演奏家
However,
Olivier
my
Eckheim
true
では
identity is that of the unparalleled, unprecedented wandering bard, Olivier Lenheim.
よろしくお願いしてくれたまえ
The pleasure is all yours. Shocked, speechless, voice acted as gargling on own spit. Bro's choking on a glizzy. Basically. Also goes for longer than you would expect it to go.
いやありえなくねえか
Oh, hell no. You're pulling my leg.
これが現実だ極めて遺憾なことにな
I'm sorry to say he speaks the truth. Unfortunately for all of us.
帝国軍第7機構師団所属ミュラー・バンダール少佐だ
As for me, I'm Major Mueller Vander, of the Imperial Army's 7th Armored Division.
クローディア殿下のお招きで主ともども参上させてもらった
And two of us are also here at the behest of Crown Princess Claudia.
よろしく頼む特務支援課の諸君
It's good to formally meet you, ladies and gentlemen of the SSS. What's up? What's up?
エステルたちから聞いたんですか
Oh, I see. So Estelle and Joshua were the ones who told you about us.
皆さんがエステルさんたちと冒険を共にした仲だったなんて
To think you were fighting side by side only a year ago. I didn't realize you all were so close.
つくづくとんでもないコンビだよな
Ah, damn. I knew those two had so many royal contacts in their pocket. Can you really dual wield like his brother? I believe he can, but he chooses not to. Because basically the Vander School, or the Vander Sword School, is generally the one-handed broadsword one. Sort of like the Arsaid School. However, because Kurt is like, he's depicted as smaller, like thinner, isn't as physically strong, that is why he started using the two-handed, like the dual wield technique, because that's like a sub-style of it. Because dual wielding is bitch made small boys, am I right? I mean, hey man, dual wielding is fine, right? Fee dual wields, Sarah dual wields, like those are pretty good dual wielders. Crow dual wields with guns. Trying to think of other dual wielders. Joshua dual wields with his daggers. Like, I'd say dual wielding's fine, it just depends. But yeah, no. So I would imagine that Vander could, but he's probably not like specialized in it, right? Mueller, right?
まあそんなわけで気を楽にしてくれたまえ
Yes, yes. And now that we're all caught up, we can cast aside all those pesky formalities.
僕たちとエステル君たちはリベールの異変に立ち向かった仲間
We, along Estelle and Joshua, were the valiant team that stood against the dangers of the infamous liberal incident.
そして君たちとエステル君たちもクロスベルの異変に立ち向かった仲間
Just as you all stood with them during the crisis in Crossbell a few months
つ
ago.
まり僕たちも運命の仲間同士というわけさ
Why, Adios herself must have ordained that we too would become the very best of friends someday.
いやそう単純にはいかないかと
I think you might be exaggerating a little.
その正直恐れ多いです
Honestly, we're just humbled to have the opportunity to meet you.
でも本当に気を楽になさってください
Oh, there's no need for that. You should be at ease with us.
相談したいことがあってお呼びしたのも確かですが、
While it is true I summoned you all here to seek your advice, it wasn't my only reason.
それ以上に皆さんとお近づきになりたいと思っていたんです。
I was also looking forward to simply getting to know you,
姫殿下
Your Highness.
おお感激っす
Oh, I'm touched.
恐縮です。
Damn, Noelle lucked out into this, right? If she didn't join the SSS like a month ago, she wouldn't have got this opportunity. Really lucked out. Wow, I don't even know what to say.
しかしエステル君たちもどうやらクロスベルで楽しく過ごしていたよ
From
う
what
だ。
I've heard, Stell and Josh will have greatly valued their time in
テー
Crossbell.
マパークなんてのもあるし、僕も1ヶ月ほど滞在して。
Why, you even have a lovely little theme park down south. Perhaps I could stay an additional month.
お前のスケジュールは向こう半年埋まっているがな
You don't have any additional months. All your duties of the next half year booked up.
ミラー君のいけず夢見たっていいじゃない。
Come, dear Mueller. Can't a man daydream just a little?
まあそんなわけでこちらは君たちについて一通り知っている状態だ。
Frivolity aside, we have a basic understanding of what it is the SSS does here in Crossbell.
それを踏まえていくつか君たちに伝えたいことが
As
あるん
such,
だ。
there are several things we'd like to confide in you about. Everybody needs like a train theme park or something. Honestly, yeah. Just like whole bunch of rides that are, you know what? Honestly, you would think Arabonia would be like the place where they would build a theme park that just has a whole lot of roller coasters, right? Because what is a roller coaster but like a mini high speed train? How did Wazzy get in? Did he just apply? He got a like a reference letter from Dieter Kreuss, the mayor, and he just asked him for it. Like, Wazzy just went to Dieter Kreuss, the mayor, and was like, "Yo, what's up, bro?" Talked with him for a bit, probably wined and dined him a little bit, and was like, "Yo, can you get me a reference letter?" And Dieter was like, "You got it, bro." And that's how he got in. Like, literally, that's how. It's very funny. Oh, music is so good. It makes me feel. It's such a callback too. I feel. It's so good. Like, I'm not one to really get into music and like think about music, but when like it's a song that I've heard so much that's like kind of in my head, and then like it comes back later, you're just like, oh, I remember it. I remember the good times I had while listening to this song. Someone's like, running around at the speed of sound, got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Right, like you immediately go to like, oh my god, I remember the first time I heard that song, and I'm not even like a big fan of Sonic. Such, there are several things we'd like to confide you about.
はい本題というわけですね
So we're finally getting down to business, huh?
何でも通商会議に関する気になる情報をお持ちだとか。
Would it happen to have anything to do with the trade conference?
はい。
Correct. Oh my god, turn on the PowerPoint presentation, please. Indeed.
エプスタイン財団製のシステムを使っているんですね
So the system you're using was made by the Epstein Foundation?
ああこの間の情報処理システムは財団のものを導入しているからね。
Yes, the Foundation was responsible for the design and installation of the RSales data processing system.
こちらを見てほしい。
If you could please take a look at this.
エレボニア帝国最初ギリアス・オズボーン閣下ですね。
That's His Excellency, Imperial Chancellor Gileath Osborne, who looks a lot better in this game's art, because I feel like they finally, like, stamped down how he should look. Because he, like, if I remember right, he looks a bit different in the Sky Games art style. Like, I think he looks a lot better here.
ま、鉄血宰相でいいさ。
Otherwise known as the Blood and Iron Chancellor.
彼の人となりを知らない君たちにここで悪口を言うつもり
I
はない。
won't bore you by speaking ill of a man you've never met.
ただ一つだけ前提として知っていてほしいことがあるんだ。
However, there is something I would like to make you all keenly aware of.
現在エレボニア帝国内でいつ内戦が起きてもおかしくないことを。
Right now, at this very moment, the troubled waters of civil war are brewing in Erebonia. Okay, so they're mentioning it right here. Yep. Yeah, they are. What?
そうなんですか？
They are?
残念ながら事実だ。
That is the grim reality.
具体的には最小を中心とする帝国に新たな中央集権体制を作り上げようとする
And at the heart of it is the reformist faction. Led by the Chancellor, they seek to create a new centralized authoritarian government.
そして有力貴族を中心とする古い貴族制度を維持し続けようとする貴族派。
Opposing them is the noble faction, led by the Empire's most prestigious houses. Together they strive to maintain the status quo, and neither is a great option,
こ
honestly.
の2つによる対立が行き着くところまで行ってるのさ。
The actions of these two groups are sending the Empire tumbling toward an unavoidable conflict. But maybe we could find a third path! That's mostly like one path, but hey, we're calling it a third path, cause why the fuck not?
革新派と貴族派の対立。
Reformists versus the nobles.
話は聞いていましたけど、相当深刻な状況みたいですね。
I'd heard of the political strife in the Empire, but I had no idea things had gotten so dire.
察するところ殿下は中立のお立場なのかな。
If I may ask, are we to presume that your highness's position in this conflict is neutral then?
中立というより第三の道を行こうと思っている。
Not quite. Rather, I seek to open a third path. A third path! We got it! Roll credits.
まあどちらの陣営からもうさんくさいコウモリに見られてしまう切ない立場なんだ。
Though, I do find it places me between the proverbial hammer and anvil. Each faction sees me as a fly on the wall worth swatting.
否定はできんな。
It's hard to disagree.
しかし両者の対立が内戦直前まで行き着いているというこ
But
と。
tensions between the sides have gotten to the point where civil war is looming on the horizon.
まさか通商会議に関する気になる情報というのは。
And that makes the trade conference the perfect opportunity to strike. Oh man, it's almost like if I had this information prior to getting that question about why the Red Constellation is in contact with the Empire, I may have been able to guess correctly as to the purpose of the contract. You bastards.
なるほどね。
Now I see where this is going.
君の懸念通りだ。
So as you fear,
貴族派の有力者である海援公の方で動きがあった。
we believe the noble faction's leader, Duke Cayenne, has taken action.
どうやらこの通商会議中、オズボーン最小を狙うテロリストをクロスベルに送り込むらしい。
He likely plans to send a terrorist force to Crossbow, one whose sights are set on taking Chancellor Osborne's life at the conference.
その資格ではなくテロリストという
Not assassins, but terrorists?
最小殿は貴族派以外からも激しい恨みを買っていてね。
The Chancellor has incurred the wrath of far more than just the noble faction.
国内外で弾圧された勢力がテロ組織を結成しているんだ。
Numerous victims of his oppression, both in and outside the country, have joined forces as a terrorist organization.
そんな連中を貴族派が体よくミラを与えて利用しているわけさ。
And the evidence suggests that the noble faction has been the one funding them.
そういうこと。
Okay, so they introduce even that aspect of it here already. Okay. So that's what's up.
自分たちの手は汚さずに政敵を葬ろうってわけだね。
They're looking to bury their greatest political threat without dirtying their own hands.
でもそんなことになったらさすがにいろいろまずいんじゃない？
But if they succeeded, wouldn't that be problematic outside of the Empire too?
まずいどころじゃない。クロスベルにとっても大問題だ。
Problematic doesn't begin to cover it. It'd be a disaster for Crossbell.
市長が開催した会議中に帝国の宰相が暗殺されたりしたら。
Can you imagine the political ramifications we'd face if the Imperial Chancellor were assassinated at our own trade conference?
すみません。
Sorry about that.
いや、その心配はもっともだ。
Don't be. You're absolutely right.
暗殺を防げなかった代償として帝国からクロスベル自治州に莫大な賠償が突きつけられる。
At the very least, the Empire would impose unthinkable reparations on Crossbell for having failed to protect its Chancellor.
たとえそれが帝国内での対立問題から起きたことでもね。
Ironic, seeing as the ones responsible for his death would be Erebonians themselves.
信じられない。
I can't believe this.
非常なようだけど、それもまた外交の一側面だわ。
It would be awful, but not unexpected. It's characteristic of diplomacy, if anything.
だろうな。
You can say that again.
そして
But that's not all.
実は 同じような構図が共和国の方にもあるのです。
Similar conflict is written on the walls of the Republic of Calvert as well. What?
そうなのですか。
Is that true?
ユリアさん、お願いします。
Julia, if you would please. Yes. Hey, how's it
カル
going?
バード共和国政府代表サミュエル・ロックスミス大統領。
Republican government's representative, President Samuel Rocksmith.
こっちのおじさんも恨みを抱えちゃっ
Does
てると
someone
か
hold a grudge against him too?
いえ、
Everyone holds grudges against
彼が大統領の時
politicians.
はカルバードの歴史によるものです。
Not against him specifically, but more so against Calvert's long history as the melting pot of Western Zemuria.
西ゼムリアにあってさまざまな文化を昔から取り入れてきたカルバードには非常に難しい問題があり
Its
ます。
acceptance of various cultures from across the continent is the main contributor to their diversity, as well as their particular brand of political strife.
いわゆる民族問題です。
Xenophobia, to be specific.
民族問題。
It's terrible.
知っての通り、カルバードは昔から東方系の移民を受け入れてき
As
た
I'm sure you're aware, Calvert has always accepted immigrants from the East.
共和制に移行したからその流れは顕著になり、巨大な東方人街などが誕生することになったのだが、
When the country democratized, the flow of expatriates into the country increased, and the Eastern Quarter was founded.
当然そうした流れに対する反動というものがあり得るわけ。
Naturally, there have always been Calvardians who stand opposed to the Republic's immigration policies.
反東方移民政策主義ですね。
You mean the anti-immigration faction, correct?
そのような運動が存在するのは知識としては知っていましたが、
Damn. I have to wonder where they might be pulling potential inspiration from for this kind of thing. I hear their movement has been gaining more and more traction in recent times.
そうした民族主義者が大統領を狙っているんですか。
Does that mean radical nationalists are targeting the president?
やはり潤沢な資金源を持つスポンサーがいるらしく、
Indeed it does. And, like the Erebonian terrorists, they seem to be just as well funded.
最新の武装を供与されたテロリストが動いているという情報が入っています。
I recently received intel that the nationalists have supplied a Calvardian terrorist organization with arms. Said terrorists are now mobilizing. Oh my god, this is the terrorist chapter. Yay.
そいつは厄介っす。
That ain't good.
お話は分かりました。
I think we have the gist of things now.
ですが、どうしてこのような重大な話を自分たちに。
But I have to ask, why confide in the SSS about something so far-reaching?
確かに自治州政府に直接伝えた方がいいんじゃない
Wouldn't it be more appropriate to contact the Crossbone government directly?
伝えたくても伝えられない事情がある。
Even if they wanted to, some of this information couldn't be disclosed to a foreign government.
つまりそういうことですね。
Isn't that right? Huh?
エリー君の言う通りさ。
It's just as Ellie says.
オズボーン最相にしてもロックスミス大統領にしても
Chancellor Osborne and President Rocksmith are both shrewd men.
当然自分たちを付け狙う勢力が動いているのは知っているは
They're
ず
undoubtedly well aware of the forces that are targeting their lives.
にもかかわらずクロスベル政府にその事実は全く伝えら
Despite
れていない
that, they've chosen to keep it from the Crossbone government.
そこにどのような思惑があるのか現時点では分かりませんが、
We don't know what would motivate the two of them to remain quiet about the situation.
ただそのような状況でこちらが帝国と共和国の裏事情を勝手に伝えるわけにもいきません。
However, given their decisions, we're in no position to leak confidential state affairs of either government directly to Crossbell.
そして僕も皇族とはいえ帝国政府の方針に干渉はできない
And though I am a member of the Imperial family, I am forbidden from interfering with the policies of our government to begin with.
そこで姫殿下の提案で君たちを呼んだというわけさ
My hands tied, I suggested to the Crown Princess that she call you here.
なるほど。
So that's why.
つまり、ここでの話はあくまで非公式というわけですね。
In other words, everything we've talked about this evening has been strictly off the record. Yes, it has.
共通の友人を持つ者同士のお茶の席でのちょっとしたおしゃべり。
It's been a friendly chat over tea, you could say. No formal discussion has taken place tonight in the least.
無論そこで聞いた噂話をどなたにお伝えしようと自由で
Of
す。
course, we could hardly stop you from spreading any unsubstantiated rumors if you so chose.
そういうことですか。
Ah, I see. We'll take that to heart.
いやはや、思った以上に大胆っつうか。
Man, You guys are a real couple of wild cards.
優雅なお姫様の割になかなかのやり手みたいだね。
Rather wily for a prim and proper princess, aren't you?
ちょっとワジ君、いくらなんでも失礼なんじゃ。
Wazzy, you're talking to royalty. Show some respect.
いいんです。
Oh, that's quite alright.
クロスベルを取り巻く状況はますます混迷を深めている。
There's no denying that the situation in Crossbow is growing more unstable by the day.
少しでも見通しを良くするためには悪あがきをするしかありませんから。
So, in order to try and improve things where we could, we thought it necessary to bend the rules a touch.
ただでさえ厄介な面々に情報をコントロールされているみたいだしね。
An encounter to us, however, is a thorn in our side. Two thorns, in fact, each one revising the script from behind the
エ
scenes.
ステル君方面のコネくらいは活用させてもらわないと。
And that called for making use of our dear Stowe's connections.
厄介な面々。
Thorns.
多分ご存知だと思い
I
ます。
believe you've already met them.
レクター・ランドール氏とキリカ・ローラン女子の2人です。
Lecter Orendel and Kilika Roran. Someone that Chloe knows personally both. Like, knows both of them personally. Whereas Olivier probably only knows Lecter.
なるほど。
Yes, we have.
先ほどの情報がクロスベル政府にほとんど伝わっていない
That
の。
must be the reason the Crossbow government doesn't know any of this.
多分その二人の情報操作だろう。
Precisely. They're manipulating the flow of information.
キリカ女子はもともとリベールで遊撃士協会の受付をしていた人物だ
In
が
Miss Roran's case, she was once a receptionist for the Bracer Guild.
警眼の持ち主でね。
Her insight is so keen that it borders on clairvoyance.
そのくらいの情報操作ならば苦もなくやってのけるはずだ。
Controlling information is simple for an emissary as talented as her.
なるほど。ギルドの方でも聞きましたか。
Yeah, that lines up with what we heard about her from the guild too.
味方ならともかく敵に回したら一番厄介な
She's
人
been an ally up to now, but she'd be as scary as she is pretty if we had to go against her.
そして
She's very pretty.
レクター・アランドール
As for Lecter Arndel,
経歴不詳出身も不明だが一つ明らかになっていること
his
が
full career history and background are unknown. But one thing is for certain.
それはアイアンブリードと呼ばれるメンバーの一人だというこ
He
と
belongs to a group known as the Iron Bloods.
アイアンブリード
So, the way that they say it, Iron Brido, it makes me wonder if it means like. I wonder if it's supposed to be Iron Bleed or Iron Breed. Like bread of iron. Instead of like blood of iron. Because I have to imagine like the localization changed to Iron Bloods because it's the Blood and Iron Chancellor, Gileath Osborne, and they're his Iron Bloods. Right? Whereas, like, maybe in Japanese, it's not as, like, cut and dry, maybe?
また大層な呼び名だね。
What is it with Haribonians and their love of iron?
どうやら鉄血宰相と関係のあるメンバーみたい
Let me guess. They report directly to the Blood and Iron Chancellor, don't they?
最小殿が拾い上げたという子飼いの若者たちらしくてね。
Yes, they're handpicked proteges groomed by the Chancellor, to be more precise. Whoa, grooming? That's not cool, Chancellor Osborne. It's
癖はあ
weird.
るが恐ろしく有能で様々な工作を行っているようだ。
They're each frighteningly competent, though at the same time quite different from one another.
貴族派からは最大限に警戒されているみたいだね。
The noble faction has, without a doubt, been keeping a close watch on them.
アイアンブリード。
The Iron Bloods.
単なる情報証拠以上に大変そうな相手みたいね。
We already considered Lecter dangerous enough as a member of their intelligence division because he's so damn smart.
加えて現在クロスベルに居座るヘイユエと赤い星座の問題もある。
As if that weren't enough, we've also Heiwei and the Red Constellation's presence in Crossbow to consider.
それぞれ政府とつながりがあるようだからよもや会議を狙うとは思えない。
Each has ties to their respective major powers' government, so I wouldn't expect either to target the trade conference. That being said,
だが不可解な動きを見せているのはこちらにも伝わっている
we detected suspicious activity within each group since our arrival.
それについては君たちの方が実情には詳しいかもしれない
Perhaps the five of you would know something about that.
はい。
We do.
お返しと言ってはなんですが、現状で分かっていることについて
Fair's fair.
お伝えします。
We'll fill you in on everything we know about that at the moment. And the others outline the recent actions of the Red Constellation and Heiwa.
そんなことが。
That helps paint a clear picture.
その院という資格はいささか気になる。
Yes. My concern for the most part lies with this so-called assassin, Yin.
まあ最初殿や僕を狙う心配はないんじゃないかな。
At the very least, I don't think you have to worry about him targeting the Chancellor or myself.
それに赤い星座というのは恐ろしく好戦的な両兵団らしい。
This also corroborates what I know of the Red Constellation. They're dreadfully belligerent, even for a Jaeger Corps.
護衛もあまり連れていない僕みたいな相手は標的として物足りないんじゃないかな。
I can't imagine they'd want to target me either. The way I refuse escort and protection must make me as fun as fishing in a barrel to them.
そうかもしれないっすね。
Maybe, maybe not.
そちらの少佐さんがいるんならやりたがるやつもいそうですけ
If anything, I think having the Major tag along would make a few of them come out to play. I could see him wanting to pick a fight for fun.
たかが軍人一人だ。それも現実的ではなかろう。
Please, I'm only a single soldier. Can entertain a few and hope to win.
いずれにしても現時点ではあらゆる事態を想定して備えておくしかなさ
But
そう。
regardless, the best we can do for the time being is prepare for the worst.
そうですね。
I must agree.
皆さん教えてくださって感謝します。
Thank you, everyone. Your appraisal has been much
お
appreciated.
かげでこちらの方も様々な事態に対応できそうです。
We will make certain to prepare accordingly on our end as well. Please do. I want to know what preparations you will make.
いえ、とんでもない。
Please, you don't need to thank us.
こちらの方こそ
Please.
わざわざ重
It's
要な
fine.
情
About.
報を教えていただいて
The pleasure was all ours. The information you provided us has been invaluable.
本当にありがとうございました。
Yes, we couldn't be more grateful.
お互い様さ。
Here's to a new beautiful partnership. Special support section.
しかしそういうことならお礼に夜のクロスベルの名所でも案内してもらおうかな。
To commemorate the occasion, I think this calls for hitting up Crossbow's famous nightlife. You can show me your thanks by showing me around.
ワジ君やランディ君なんかはいろいろと詳しそうだしね。
What do you say, Randy? Wazzy? I take it you know just the right places.
言っちまいますか
Oh, now you're speaking my language.
それならとっておきのスポットに案内
Sure,
できると
I
思う。
could take you to a few of my favorite spots.
おお、そうと決まれば晩餐会はキャンセルして。
And it's decided. My dear Mueller, cancel my dinner plans and
させるかアホ。
Not on your life, you simpleton.
これからアルカンシェルの公演も感激するのだろうが。
Don't forget, you're expected to attend the Arkansas performance with the rest of the dignitaries.
むむ、それもあったか。
I suppose you're right.
アルカンシェルは一度見ておきたかったんだよね。
Well, I did want to see Arkansas for myself at least once in my life.
きっと楽しめると思いますよ。
Don't worry, I think you'll still have a good time. We have a friend there, Risha. She's got some big Bacana hoogs, and she looks really good in their costume. And also, you know what? The other leading lass, also pretty hot. You're gonna have a fun time just oogling and boogling.
ええ、目を丸くされること受け合いだと思います。
That's right. It'll be a show to remember, I'm sure.
楽しみにしていますね。
I've been rather looking forward to it myself.
また何かあったら皆さんにもご連絡いたします。
In the meantime, we'll get in touch with you. Should we run into any new developments?
今度はジークに頼らず直接通信を差し上げますね。
And next time, I'll be sure to do so directly, rather than relying on Sieg's services. Scree!
承知しました。
Is it JRPG if you didn't help someone find their cat before fighting God? So I would say... Bro, this seems hella long. Oh no, I mean like... Trails has very long cutscenes. We all know this. I mean, I feel like it doesn't necessarily need to be a cat, but there is always, like, I feel like just about every JRPG does have a find someone's pet. Whether or not it is a JRPG world cat stand-in, a cat, a dog, a bird, right? Because that was the big thing in, I think, CS3 and 4, where it was like, find the bird that's going around. Does looking for Morgana count as finding a cat quest? I would argue yes. Yes, it does. Also, there are several side quests involving cats, like the crazy cat lady and the dude abusing cats. So, like, there are cat adjacent quests as well. So, yeah, I would say. Right. Thank you.
さすがにあれは何かと思ったからな。
Yeah, warn a guy next time you want to sick a pile of claws and feathers at him. Yeah, the guy abusing cats. Yeah, I think that was like one of the last quests I did in the last P5 stream. Or I think it was close to, or like the one before the last stream. Yeah, the last one I went to Mementos in. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Saturday. Gonna play some more P5R. Oh yeah, boy! And we just finished Okamura's thing, so we get a whole bunch of free days. It's gonna be fun.
両首脳を狙うテロリストか。
So terrorists are taking aim at 2 of the dignitaries. Yup.
可能性はあったが、そこまで具体的だった。
Damn. I knew there was a possibility, but to think it actually happened.
帝国にしても共和国にしても。
What the hell are Ereboni and Calvert thinking?
ま、当然何かの狙いがあると見ていいだろう。
Shouldn't be safe to assume they've got some sort of plan.
市長や警備隊方面にも伝えた方が良さそうだ
We
な。
better inform Mayor Croyce and the CGF too.
ええ、そちらはお任せします。
Right. I'll just leave that to you.
それにしても、お前たちがあのアルセイユに乗ったと聞いたときには耳を疑ったぞ。
At any rate, I couldn't believe my ears when I heard that you'd board the Arsail. Hey man, Dudley, it sucks, but you're not part of the SSS. You don't got connections like we do, bro. We got our pockets, we got connection, we got so many people in our pocket to just pull out of nowhere and be like, yo, I need some help. I need some contacts. Bro, we got it. Right? Our business cards, we got so many of them, it's like we're dishing out dollars at a strip club. Although I wouldn't really know, I've never been to one. So, I presume.
しかも国賓クラスの2人からそこまでの話を聞いてくるとは。
Normally, 2 world leaders requesting a direct audience with any of us would be unimaginable.
一家の方でも当然チェックしていましたか。
I'm guessing the First Division has been keeping tabs on them then.
ま、こっちも突然だったんだから目くじら立てないでほしいっすね。
That's pretty sudden for us too, you know. It's not our fault we're so popular.
そういう時は上に相談してから。
Sudden or not, you still should have consulted your superiors before accepting the invitation. Fuck off, Dudley. No, we don't. We don't have to do that.
ありきたりの対応をこいつらにやらせてどうすんだ？
Expecting these kids to do things by the book was your first mistake.
呼びつけた相手も規格外みたいだし、ちょうどいいってところだ。
The messenger was out of the ordinary anyway. I think they handled it just fine. Yeah, retroactive permission. Woo!
いやー、でも確かに変わったお姫様と王子だったよな。
Man, though, those 2 weren't like any prince or princess I ever heard of.
特にオリバルト王子ってのがあんな変人だとは思わなかった。
Especially that Oliver guy. He's got more than a few screws loose by my count.
失礼よランディ。
He's still a prince, Randy. Show some respect.
確かに愉快というかとても軽妙な方では
I
あっ
would
た
say
け
he
ど。
was chipper, not to mention witty.
でもいろいろなことをよく考えてる人だとは思う。
Plus, I'd say you seem pretty well versed in the ways of the world. Hey, Mr. Light, how's it going, my man? Hope you're doing well. That dab's for you. Hope you're doing well on this fine Thursday. I know it's odd. It's odd for me to be streaming on Thursday, but I might not stream tomorrow. That's why. Hanging out with a friend. Because basically, I was like, oh, shit, I want to hang out with my friend, and he has Fridays off. So I was like, okay, maybe I should like take a day off from work. And then I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just take a half day. And then I was like, why would I even waste my vacation time to take a half day? My bosses are cool. So I just told them I had some personal things I had to attend to afternoon. And they're like, okay. And they didn't ask any questions. So I just have a half day of work tomorrow. And like, I'm not an idiot. I'm not posting pictures online when I hang out with my friends. So fucking yeah. Fuck yeah. We love salaried work. Woo woo. But yeah, no, I very much appreciate my job. Yeah, and how chill it is. I realize I lucked into a pretty darn good gig. All things considered. Plus, I'd say you seem pretty well versed in the ways of the world.
あの護衛をしてた少佐も かなりの腕前だったみたいだし。
The major he had accompanying him seemed highly skilled himself.
それにクローディア姫とユリア巡査は素敵でしたね。
Not only that, Princess Claudia and Senior Captain Schwartz were just stunning.
姫殿下は気さくだけど気品があって、ユリア巡査はもう凛としてて。
The princess was so refined and cordial, and the senior captain was the very picture of dignity.
ちゃんと妹さんの分までサインをもらえたみたいじゃない。
She even had the grace to grant you that autograph for your sister, I gather. Isn't this esteemed not one long continuous picture they could find and you just write it yourself? I mean, it is, but they don't know I stream. And if they ever find my, if they ever find it, right? How far back would it be? Also, they can't prove it. I'm not dating myself on this. I have not stated that today is April. Right? I'm not out of myself. And also, what's stopping me from lying right now? Hey guys, I'm wearing red shorts right now. You guys can't prove otherwise. Boom, lied. Potentially. Or I told the truth. You don't know. Exactly. I could be lying about my plans for tomorrow. Right? Who's to say? Who's to say? It's all a mystery. I pull off a wig. I'm blonde. I've been blonde this entire time. The long con for the past 4 years? How long have I been streaming now? I forget. Been streaming for a while. Been streaming for a bit. Thank you all for joining me on my streaming journey. I love every single one of you. You all mean the world to me. You've been with me through thick and thin. Thick and thin, everybody. How'd you know? Good grief, people. Never mind. Even just confirming that we have hostiles out there is a win in my book. Be a smart idea to rearrange tomorrow's security assignments to account for this.
やはり正念場は明日。通商会議の本番ですか。
Their most opportune moment to strike would be while the conference is in session. Yeah, the dignitaries are all scheduled to return to their home countries the following afternoon. If something's gonna happen, it's bound to go down the next 24 hours. Also, it's warm enough where you live to wear shorts. It's still 35 degrees for me, so sick of it now. It's warm enough here. In my apartment, my heat isn't on. I think it's like 65 right now. Like, in my apartment. It might, like... And also, it wasn't too bad when I was, like, walking to my car after work. It was honestly a little bit humid, which helped. The feeling of the temperature. But yeah, no, it's... Like, inside, it's shorts weather.
確か会議は昼からでしたね。
The main session is scheduled to take place around noon, correct?
午後1時からオルキスタワー35階にある国際会議場で行われる。
Right, at 1 p.m. It's being held in the International Conference Room on the 35th floor of Orcus Tower.
それから一度休憩を挟んで夕方くらいまで続く予定。
It'll go all the way until evening, with one break scheduled in the middle.
となると、その会議中、首脳連中を守り抜けばいいの。
So all we need to do is protect our bigwig VIPs throughout the conference, yeah?
いや、オルキスタワー内部には万全の警備態勢が敷かれている。
Actually, we already plan to have a comprehensive security detail deployed inside Orcus Tower.
ビル自体のセキュリティもあるし、会議中はむしろ安全だろう。
The building itself has its own security protocols in place as well, so on-site safety shouldn't be an issue.
加えて会場警備にはアリオスも参加する予定だ。
On top of that, Arios is going to be stationed directly in the conference hall.
それもギルドの立ち会いとして通商会議の場にもいるそうだから、安心といえば安心だな。
He'll be representing the guild as a mediator, so that should indirectly bolster our security.
そうなんですか。
Indirectly, more like very directly, it most certainly does. That's good to know.
となると会議の前後が一番危ないかもしれませんね。
In that case, security is going to be most vulnerable before and after the conference.
タワーから出てきたところで遠くからターンって狙撃とかね。
For instance, a sniper could make their move just as a dignitary exits the tower.
正直、それが一番怖いパターンではある。
That's been my concern, to be honest. Hey, Lloyd! Yeah, what's up, Kia? Probably knock on the office. Oh, it's the grumpy old guy.
相変わらずしつけがなっていないようだな。
As undisciplined as ever, isn't she?
すみません。
Please excuse her.
キアちゃん、この人はダドリーさんと言って。
Kia, you remember Detective Dudley, don't you?
ダドリ
Yep. Hi, Doodles.
ー、久しぶりだね。元気だった？
Long time no see. How have you been?
一家の捜査官たるもの。
I like how you just took Doodles. First Division detectives are always in peak condition.
じゃなくて、呼び捨てはやめるがいい。
Wait a second. What in the world did you just call me?
ダメなの？
Aw, you don't like it?
じゃあ、ダドリーおじさん？
Well, how about Grandpa Dudley?
誰がおじさんだ？誰が？
That's just calling me old again.
まあまあ。
Easy now. Dadori.
子供にしてみりゃ十分おじさんだ。
Come on, put yourself in her shoes. You're practically ancient compared to her. That they called him Megane suits. Yeah, basically.
それでキーヤ、何の用なんだい？
So Kia, what do you need from us?
あ、そうだった。
Oh, right.
ロイドたちに通信が入ってるよ。
There's a call waiting for you guys.
通信が？
Someone's calling us.
あら、通信機のベルは鳴ってなかったみたいだけど。
That's odd. I don't recall hearing the phone ring.
普通のじゃなくて顔が出てくる方。
Not the normal phone, the one with the faces.
端末の方が。
Oh, you mean the terminal.
キヤ、よく操作が分かったな。
You've really gotten a handle on that thing, Kia.
でもそれならティオスケか？夕方連絡してきたみたい
Is
だ
it Tia-tan then? Just called in the evening before, right?
サバカスの人。
Yo, it's Yona. Nope, it's some boy with freckles.
なんだか顔が赤くなったり青くなったりしてるけど。
He's getting all huffy and puffy about something. I heard Oji-san. I thought that meant uncle, not okay. So, Japanese lesson. So, Oji-san is uncle. Oji-san is grandpa. So basically, if you do one eye, it's uncle. If you do two eyes, it's grandpa. But yeah, uncle is still generally seen as being called older in Japanese, so it's still kind of annoying. And the similar thing with aunt and grandma is there with Oba-san and Oba-san, where I'm just like, wow, you guys couldn't have thought of a different word? Well, actually, they do have different words, but I believe Oba-san is meant to be, or like Oji and Oji and Oba are meant to be a bit more like colloquial, because I believe it's like Sofu and Sobo are like grandmother and grandfather. Kids don't know his names. Alex, how old is Dudley? Like, I presume he's like 28 or something, because like Lloyd's what, 21 or like 20? Okay, what's going on, Yona? Please tell me. Yona Sacred. Late 20s, I'm pretty, yeah. Took you long enough? How long were you willing to make me wait? Like, Guy Arios and Dudley are in the same age, yeah. Yeah, and like they're like late 20s, maybe like 30 max, right? Right, 30 max. Yeah, a guy because he died, but yeah. Sorry about that. Anyway, it's been a while. How are you save your small talk! I got a super urgent favor to ask you. Can you guys go check my base? Huh? Your base? Do you mean that room you're staying in? Yeah, the one with Control Terminal 8, down in the Geofront's B sector. Some jerkwad's been using it for the last 2 days. Oh, they're gonna pay for this! You mean it got hijacked? How can you even tell? Hold the phone, youngster. I don't remember your name being on that terminal either. That's beside the point. Look, I put up some pretty beefy defenses on the thing before I left. If it ever gets breached, just set to notify me while I'm doing remote connection tests on the Orbital network. Like, you know, if Campanella does it or something. And guess what notified me about today? A breach! So that's how.
君がプロテクトをかけた端末をハッキングしたものが
He looked a lot like dead dad man from Fullmetal Alchemist, so I also assumed he was mid-40s. Oh, you thought he looked like, fuck. What was his name? What, Hugh? Was it Hugh something? Oh. Like literally one of the saddest deaths. Fuck. You know, can you have a genetically modified brain children? It's pretty pog. I mean, yeah, honestly, power to Yona, because right, like Tio has bonus like help from the experiments that happened to her and like her equipment. And everyone in Ouroboros is basically given, like, super serum. Or, like, the equivalent of such. So, yeah. I can't think of the Fullmetal Alchemist dad's name. I wouldn't know, never watched FMA or its other... See, I never watched FMA, I read it. So Yona's a beast. Yona is impressive. He's just a little bit of a little shit. In other words, someone managed to gain access to the terminal, even with your beefy defenses. Do I have that right? Exactly! They've got to be a master hacker! Well, he's like 13, man. I mean, he is, but he's also like... I just say he's a little shit. Like, I'm not... Like, he's not the worst kid, but I mean, he's certainly not great. He's a complainer, that's for one. He made issues for the Foundation and then ran away. I mean, of course, now he's gone back and he's trying to rectify the mistake. So, you know, power to him. Like, I can agree, he's getting better. He's still a little shit. Right? Because, like, let's think about it this way, right? Even this call, right? He comes in saying, hey, I got, like, he doesn't even say, spare the pleasantries. I need you to go do something for me. He's not even just saying, like, hey, thanks. Like, thanks, bro. Like, I get he's worried, but I mean, still, come on. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Gotta be a master hacker. Anyway, I need you guys to catch him and get them the heck away from my stuff. So, you know the boy you found in the sewers in another game? He is in Zero, he is the kid that he was basically in, like, the sewer area. And then you also, and when I say sewer area, it's the Geofront, which is, like, the computer sewers, which is cool. And he's also present there in CS3 as well. So, yeah. That's just kind of where he lives. He doesn't have to pay rent. And where are we? His personal errand boys? Well, I see it. The kid got a taste of his own medicine. But if he's right about this being the work of a master hacker, that's troublesome in its own right. Yeah, Ren's gone, and I strongly doubt it's Chief Roberts. We'll go investigate, so contact us later. Good, make it snappy. Right, doesn't even say please do it, right? Please do it quick. You're my only hope, Obi-Wan. What? Really gonna go check it out? Yeah, just in case. I can even do it myself if you guys would rather stay here and rest. Come on, who do you think we are? That's right. There's no telling who could be waiting there. Maybe more than just a simple hacker. We've got your back. Hold it. I'll tag along too. What? Dudley? You will? Oh, and where's this change of heart coming from? I'm only doing this to cover all our bases before the trade conference. I can't overlook a deviant act like this. Time is of the essence. Let's move. Understood.
食後の運動と
Sounds
い
like
きま
we're
すか
about to have ourselves a post-dinner workout.
課長キーヤちゃんそれでは行ってきます
We'll just be going now, Chief. Be good, Kia.
ああ、せいぜい気をつけろ。
Sure. Be careful out there.
いってらっしゃい
Go get him, guys! You got it. Oh my god, is Detective Dudley has joined the party. You can add him to the active party. Am I gonna do that? Probably not. Why? Because I like my party. But I am gonna check out his orbits. What do you have? Oh, I can't take shit off of you. Fuck. You have Keeper. Raise defense and ADF automatic. Oh! So they made Keeper kind of like Angel. Okay, cool. Heaven's Eye, EI, Impede 2, cool. Move 1, hit 2, cool. Heal, cool. Attack 2. Galaxy Brain, Yona. Galaxy Brain. I prefer to have an even bigger brain than Galaxy Brain. We can walk to the Georansions from here. There's no need to take the car. Well, I wanted to rest in the car. I'm gonna sleep. There we go. Want all my HP and EP back. Deja vu. Door's locked.
そういや、ここの扉の鍵はまだ持っている。
Hey, you still have that key we got for this place a while back.
あさっき保管していたロッカー
Got it
から
right
取って
here. I've been keeping it in my locker ever since. Lloyd produced the key to the Geofriend's B sector from his pocket.
確か例の小僧の部屋はダクトを通った先だったな。
The duct near the entrance should take us straight to the room that twerp commandeered.
急ぐぞ。
Sorry.
了解です
Right. So I have a feeling that, yeah, the grate's gonna be closed. Entrance to the duct is secured with a sturdy padlock.
あらら。
Uh-huh.
いつの間にこんな
When
も
was
の
this put here?
ひょっとしたら市の管理担当が防犯のために施錠したのかもしれんな。
Senior management may have installed it to prevent any illicit tampering. It's a standard crime prevention measure.
南京錠も市の施設課の方で一般的に使われているものだ。
Moreover, this particular kind of padlock is primarily used by civil utility workers.
ということはそのハッカーが仕掛けたわけじゃなさそうですね
In other words, it's safe to say this wasn't set up by our hacker.
どうします鍵を壊しますか
What should we do then? Break it open?
いや、大きな音を立てて相手に気づかれるわけにもいかん。
No. That'd draw too much attention. And we can't afford to be noticed by the other party.
このまま先に進んで小僧の部屋までたどり着くぞ。
Let's just keep going until we reach that little punk's room.
了解しました
Sounds good to me.
やれやれちょっとした腹ごなしじ
Oh,
ゃなかったか
wonderful. Now we have to take the long way around.
もうぼやかないの
Stop complaining, Wazzy. Okay, we finally get to be in the Geofront for the first time in this game. Nice. Always fun.
やっ奇襲成功チャンスです
Okay, Blood Monad. Hey, how's it going? It's the Monad.
よ
Damn
し
it.
よーしや
Analyze. Analyze. Mysterious life form capable of consuming a light. It sprays bodily fluid to blind prey.
さてと
俺の番だよし
よーは
Eh, it ran.
こんなところかしら
Okay, well, that's kind of annoying. You drop row, though, so that's good.
やっみんなチャンスよ
Okay, art, support, jet
私
tortoise.
の番ですねや
Okay,
ここだ
do that.
任せてくれ
Don't want to kill it because I want to analyze. Jet tortoise, a reptilian monster with an extremely hard shell, weak to water arts, which is not what you would expect from a tortoise. Although I guess it's turtles that swim, not tortoises. But you are very weak to just about every element.
行くぞ
So, yeah, I'm not too worried about jet tortoises.
お疲れ様
Okay, well, leveled up, so now everyone's 63, which is good. Shield, axe, they're getting pretty close, so. Looking. There we go. Zwei 2 Penguin. As you lifted the penguin from the chest, you could have sworn it whispered something about a man it called Monsieur and the importance of daily exercise. Zwei 2 Penguin. What the fuck is that? An odd penguin costume with a bucket on its head. Decoration for Kia's room. So maybe it's a reference to, like, Zwei which is one of the, I think one of Falcom's other games.
さてとやっ
俺の番だな。
今だ
That one.
任せそこ
おっしゃ。
Go. Boink.
は、ちょろい
Oh,
ぜ。
good. Good, let's kill them.
やっ
Kill every last one of
修
them.
正功チャンスです
Blood monads.
おっしゃ。は、よし。で、
はいやー
俺の。は、
Just focus on one and you'll be able to
その程度じゃ。
kill the other as well.
俺たちは止められな
Don't
い。
split the damage.
そこ
Okay, now we have, I think, the
一気に行くぞ。
Torso B robot.
おし、は、
私
Oop,
の番ですね
okay, well,
任せてくれ。
it petrified it, so that's perfect. Torso B, cleaning device for domestic use gone rogue. Self-destructs when heavily damaged.
俺の番
Well,
で。
oh, damn it. So, self-destructs upon death, not just heavily damaged. Or any heavy damage. Okay, here we go. Oop,
そこやっそこ
marble ring.
やっ
Damn it.
しまった立て直さないと
Fucker.
甘いっての。
さあ行くぞ
Okay, what do you got? Attack, order, judgment, bullet. Delay.
私の番ね
Okay. Sure. What, where is it? Wait, what the hell? Battle skill. Got 7 left. I need to buy more. Amphibious monster that is electrically charged, shorts out orb and sneak. Oh! Wait, is that why? No, okay. It's because she got muted.
私の番ですねは
みんな。
Extend hard! There you
こんなところかし
go.
ら
Okay, do I have to reset my right? No, I don't. Okay. Good.
よし。
I believe the layout of
そこ
Geofront
任せてくれ。
B just stayed the same between the two games, so I don't have to worry about getting too lost. That was the main reason why I think I turned around.
修正功
チャンスだ。
I think I knew inherently that the other way was progress after seeing it. Oop,
よし上げていこうぜ
didn't even see it. There
任せ
we
て
go.
はいは
俺の番だな。は、
Good.
さてとや
Circuit.
俺の。よし。で、
よーそこ
There we go. Easy.
なんとか
Thank
なり
you.
ましたねそこ
Go. Let's get the newt.
一気に行くぞ。
The Ginua. Ginua?
で、
今だわ
Go. Bada bing. We love the team attacks. Should probably save because it's been a bit.
やっ
There we go.
修正功チャンスです
Okay, torso B, torso B.
チャンスだ。
Oop, good. Gotta love the petrify. Petrify, really good status element. One of the best, if not the best. No minutes there. Odd. She placed a bookmark and made a note of her last line. But it's not me they're after, it's what I'm carrying. Before standing and fiddling with minor creases and imperfections on her clothing. Yeah, trails in the chest. Yeah. Okay. Ran around the perimeter. Gotta run around the perimeter. You gotta check. It's like checking behind waterfalls. You gotta make sure there's nothing there. Because I still have yet to get the quartz that lets me see treasure chests on the map.
修正功
Okay,
チャンスで
jet
す
tortoises.
さてそこ
行くぜ
私の番ですねやーさて
Good.
そこ
おし。
Let's go
俺の番
at
だ
it.
っつって。
はいはさ
Yeah,
あ
you ran.
先を急ぎましょう
Feels like more enemies in this game will run when heavily damaged than in previous games.
修正
So I
功
feel like that wasn't like a normal thing for any enemy to do. It was only very specific enemies that ever ran.
行くぜ。は、任せてくれ。で、
Good.
その程度じゃ。
Easy.
俺たちは止められない。
Quartz fragment. She inspected her makeup, fixating on minor flaws that weren't there. She retrieved her hat fitted with a black veil and ensured not a strand was out of place. They weren't. There was no room for error.
や
よし。一気に行くぞ。
私の番や
Killed them very quickly with the team rush. Oh yeah, team rush. Okay, let's come down. Okay. Here. Raise the water level. please do. Raise the water level, don't you know? Okay. Challenge chest. Let's do another Save-a-Rooney. Okay, we got some blood monads. Okay. Not really a big deal. You're being arted, so let's do like an arrow sickle or something in that general direction. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and you can do crash bomb. There we go. Damn. Damn it. They're all. Good. Okay. Nope. There we go. See, the nice part about this is like having a petrified one of them, right? It just makes it really easy to know that it's like, oh yeah, I do not have to attack it. I am perfectly fine not attacking it. And like, I didn't even have to use like an S-craft. Right? It's awesome. I didn't have to use very much CP at all. Gladiator belt, yo! You find a civil summons inside. Your charges include chest invasion and grand larceny. See you in court, pal. Okay. Speed 5. So gladiator belt, auto CP up. So this is one of the big ones that you always want. What do you have? Metal of luster, solar pendulum. Damn it. So I'm trying to think, right? CP gain up. Yeah, I'll put Gladiator Belt on you because I like your CP. I'll keep your strength and stuff up for right now. I'll give you Gladiator Headband and Prevent Death Blow. Just for right now. Okay. Oh, wait, did I? Okay, nope. Lower it. So there's another challenge just right here. Okay, you guys will be a bit more annoying, methinks. Because you guys can't be blind, you can only be burned and AT delayed. And you can also be petrified, so there's potential. But you guys can't, you guys can't be slept. If I did a combo with you, right? Just did this Southern Cross. Yeah, you did good there. Brave. Good. Take out those three. Good. Good. Yep, you vacuumed. Yeah. So this is the annoying part about these guys. Crash bomb. Damn, I was hoping it would petrify. Arrow sickle. Good. Oh, that arrow sickle did not hit. Okay, I'll heal her. Make sure she doesn't get KO'd by any self-destruct. Okay, they leveled, so they get all their health back. She's still working through level. Effort, cool. I just wrote a script about the dictionary for the next Ark and Seal production. It's a play on words. Love it. Okay, so heal is a good quartz, and I want to put this on, like, or effort. Okay, no, effort is not a great quartz. I mean, it's good, but it's not like super good. It's just the opposite of prankster. So, which, you know, I haven't gone back. Try and make 1. Break. Try and make 2. I already made the best, and now I need to make like the worst. Tide of plenty. Could try for 1. I need the worst one, so I mean, let's... Nope. Light burger. Need all of it, so, you know, let's... Come on, make a burger. Double burger. Here's a double burger. Good. So got it on 1. Milk potage. Don't have enough. Smooth almond jelly. Don't have enough. Don't have enough. Don't have enough. God damn it. Don't have nearly enough. Why do these bastards get to move and attack? And I can only move or attack. It's kinda ass, bro. Good. Get them EP charges. What? Oh, good, give me them sappers. Talking treasure chest? Oh, Lloyd, you're so tired. You're speaking nonsense. Here, let's get you some shut-eye. Just step inside and close the lid. Oh, no. Don't do it, Lloyd. Don't get inside the chest. The only chest you need is Ellie's. Okay, there we go. Nope. Nope. Turn around. Yep. Come on, there we go. Want to kill him. I don't even think there's a pathway this direction. Yeah, it's not even it's not even there. Okay, lower the water level. Good thing that these things aren't just like aquatic. Would suffocate here. They are able to breathe underwater and in the air, in the sky. Where does the sky start? Bro. Right, like, bro, where does sky start? I'm not sure, man. I don't know where the sky starts. Where the ground ends? So, in my feet? Okay, let's rest there. Top up on health and EP. Let's save, because by golly, there's going to be a boss fight in here. No doubt in my mind. There should also be a fishing spot, or is that Geofront 1? I think it's Geofront 1. Yo, it's a whole bunch of birds. Good. 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 Okay, let's crash bomb. Damn it, you resisted all of it. S grenade. Let's try this. Resisted all of it. God damn it. Hey, Neko Dave, thank you very much for the raid, my friend. Okay, well, first of all, let's just do this. Battle scope. Ice condor. And then I'll do this. Bird of prey that prefers frozen meat. Grabs foes and pecks with its frozen. Okay, so you are literally resistant to everything but AT delay. Hope you're doing well, Neko Dave. How are you doing on this fine day, my friend? Okay, we'll take this. Yoink. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna do this, and then this. Are you serious? It didn't kill anyone. How much? Okay. Can you guys stop? Please? Fucking Christ. Hey, did you come in here with... Okay. And a bit less screwed, some more chan. Nice. Basically, hey, did you come in here with lighter equipped? Fucking god, dude. Okay, well, at least I kept that, so I don't have to waste another turn, but I mean, like... it's a bit unfair. Yeah, no, it's a bit unfair. Because also, like, they all start out very far away from each other. Like, there's no real good place to... Like, look, and like, it re-ups, too. Like, what are they expecting? Like, you can't do shit. Okay. Yeah. It's like, basically, it's like have lighter equipped or suffer. Like, fuck you. Why is your break on the single target? Okay, I was able to kill one of them. Okay. Got... okay, well... No? Oh. Alright. Do I get to play now? Okay. Good thing I saved. Equip. I have one lighter. Prevents freeze. Any other prevents freeze? Nope. You have a prevent freeze. Yes, you do. Okay. So basically saying, hey, put him in the party, fucking moron. Okay, well, I'm here. Need to go. Want you on Aura Rain. Why the fuck are you not on Rising Sun? Yeah. Okay. That's a good meaty sound. Okay, here we go. You're okay with Son Joshua dating, you have to be okay with Rena at least dating. Yep, logic. No. No. Because, like, the age and... So, one, both parties are willing. It's the same thing, though. I would say it's different, because... I would say both parties, in terms of Estelle and Joshua, right, naturally came to understand their feelings for the other person. However, Reen never does unless specifically the player chooses to do the bonding events focused on Elise and pick her. That is the only instance in which he understands that she is romantically interested. Son and Joshua always knew they weren't related, is the difference. That too. And also, the age at which they started, like, being siblings, I feel is a bit different, right? Because both of them have notable amounts of memory not being siblings, right? Like, Estelle has memories prior to Joshua being in the picture, and Joshua certainly has memories of Estelle not being in the picture. Whereas with Reen and Elise was very young when Reen was adopted into the Schwarzer family, and Reen was basically an amnesiac. So, like, I feel like there is a strong difference. Are you ready? Oh my god, why do so many characters insist on having single target? And why are all the enemies to have here, or not necessarily all the enemies. I'm fine with this having like a freeze thing. Nope, anime. The Altina figures are where I draw the line. That's not cool. So wait, so you're fine with Elise, the sister, but not Altina. Okay. I mean, I agree, Altina's also a very bad, weird pick. Because out of everyone, she's, like, far younger, right? Because aren't, like, Milliam and Altina, like, artificially kind of aged? Altina is way more sus. Yeah. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with that. Yeah, so, like, kind of the bullshit part about... Oh, yeah, I still need to... The bullshit part about all of this, right, is not that these guys do freeze and shit. It's that they're immune to, like, all status ailments other than AT down. Which is effectively useless when you get down to it. Heal... Okay. Give me that 200. Need to take out some of them. Okay. God damn. Oh, somehow did it with everyone up. Oh my god. That was bad. I was just looking at, I was like, why did Noelle get so much more experience? Because she leveled up here. Literally, like, no cutscenes going into or out of that. It was just like, hey, here you go. Have fun. Okay, and now time to go and remove the lighter. Give her back sniper barrel. The sniper barrel. Gosh, that was just one of those annoying fights. You're like, what? Why? I don't like that. This music. Is it coming from the orbital stereo in Yona's room? The hell? What? It's on the fritz or something? This could be a trap. Proceed with caution. Yeah, you got it. No, radio's not sounding right is one of, like, the scariest things. Bannings, Orlando. The three of us will charge in first. The rest of you will follow in after. Right. You got it, boss. Acknowledged. I should probably heal. Just in case. Just in case. Step inside. Meow.
誰もいない。
No one's here.
隠れてる気配もねえな。
No sign anyone's hiding either.
逃げられたか。
He gave us the slip.
しかしここに来るまでの間、誰ともすれ違わなかったな。
Well, that doesn't make any sense. We didn't pass anyone on the way here. Well, oh my god, it's almost like the people that we're going after have teleportation. Because bullshit OP garbage.
逃げられたの？
Did they get away?
ああ、どうやらそうら
Yeah,
しい。
seems like it.
この音楽はそっちの装置みたいだな。
Looks like you're right about the music at least.
さすがにうるさいな。停止させられるか。
It's grating. Turn it off. Now.
ああ、こいつがスイッチ。
Yeah, let me find the switch.
なんだか不気味ですね。
There's something eerie about all of this.
そうね。音楽が鳴っていたのも不自然だし。
I agree. And that off-key music certainly didn't do much to help.
そこはかとなく悪意を感じるけど。
This entire situation reeks of animosity.
とりあえず奥のモニターに映っているのは何だい？
What's that on the monitors?
図面？
Blueprints. For what?
これは
Wait a minute.
これってまさかオルキスタワーの？
These aren't just any blueprints. They're for Orcus Tower. Oh
タ
no.
ワー内部の構成図が記されたデ
There
ータ
seem
み
to
たい
be
ですけ
floor
ど。
plans of the tower's interior.
どうしてそんなものがこんな場所に？
Where'd they get their hands on this? Maybe you shouldn't put this stuff on the OrbitalNet if you don't want hackers to get it.
しまった。
Damn it.
罠か。
Trap.
ダメです。ビクとも開きません。
No good. It's completely sealed.
どうやら動力的な機構でロックされたみたいだ
There
ね。
must be some kind of, there must have been some kind of orbital locking mechanism installed.
今のは
What was that?
おい、誰だ？
Who's there?
はじめまして。支援課の諸君。
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the SSS.
予想通り君たちが遊びに来てくれたみたいだね。
I've been expecting you. Now the games can finally begin.
お近づきの印に置き土産を置いていくから。
I've left you all a little something to remember me by. Enjoy yourselves. What?
端末から喋ってるのか。
His voice. It's coming from the terminal. Pom Pom Party.
これは
Is he serious?
ロバーツ主任から渡された対戦パズルゲー
Okay.
ム。
High stakes Pom Pom Party, everybody. It's the puzzle game Chief Roberts gave us.
3本勝負で2本取ったら君たちを解放してあげる
Here's my offer. Win against me, best 2 out of 3, and I'll let you go.
ただし負けちゃった場合は丸焦げになってもらおう
But
か
no
な。
competition's complete without a few stakes. So if you lose, you'll be burned to a crisp.
何？
What? You can just light this on fire? That seems a bit crazy. No way.
バカな。仕掛けの気配はなかった。
Dude, we're in frickin' what is it called? Frickin' that horror series with all the traps. Saw? Yeah, Saw. How kind of gimmick is this? There weren't any signs of trap.
それじゃあ始めるとしようか。
Shall we begin SSS?
あまり時間がない。急がないと死んじゃうよ。
Timing's running out. You'll all be well done if you don't hurry, you know.
貴様。
Bastard.
ロイド、とにかくやるしか
Lloyd,
ない。
there's no other way.
わかった。
Damn, I'm on it. Time to game.
さあ始めるとしようか。
Okay, let's not burn to a crisp, everybody. Yeah, that's not good. Good, drop that, drop that, drop that. Good, drop that. Attack.
ほーらこいつはどうだい？
My attack was better than his defense, which is good. Okay, drop you guys. Drop you. Okay, that was foolish. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, I'm freaking out, I'm freaking out. Oh, I'm freaking out. Shouldn't be freaking out. I'm freaking! I'm gonna freak, I'm gonna mind freak! Go. Attack. Once again, just trying to keep up the attack so he has to use all his CP in a defensive manner. Except he got lucky there. Are you freaking serious? What? Retry. Like, he came out of nowhere with that. Like, when did he even get the CP to do those crafts? Like, I was doing so well. But then RNGesus said, nah, son, you didn't earn it. I was like, okay, Dad, I guess I didn't earn it. I'll return my participation trophy, although arguably I'm not the one who asked for a participation trophy. It's your generation that started giving them out to everyone for whatever reason. I mean, it's important because, I mean, like, if I don't get rewarded for my efforts, then why would I continue pursuing them? Because, I mean, like, your generation has instilled in the younger generation this need to perform and be rewarded and achieve stuff, and getting trophies is the easiest way to physically embody achievement. So, I mean, like, I get it. I can get why your generation probably wants me to get trophies. But then that raises the double standard of having to, you know, get trophies and therefore, you know, participate. Yeah, it's pretty effed. Come on. Dude. Oh god. Okay, that was lucky. I got lucky somewhere. I need more defense. Oh god. Okay, go down. Please, keep going. Oh god, please just give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of this goddamn piece of shit. Oh god. It's going pretty fast now. Okay, attack. Attack. Get him to use his CP on defense. Good. What the? This is going for so long. Just keep up the attack. Keep up the minor attacks. Jesus. Jesus Christmas Kringle. I got so much. Okay, go down here, get that one. Go. Okay, blue. Blue, go down to the yellows. Keep the middle empty. That way in case any people try to do. Okay. Are you fucking serious? Why is he so hard? Sorry, I can't read the chat right now. I've seen... busy trying to focus Which, you know what? Not exactly a strong suit of mine. This focusing thing. Yeah, that's... Go down. Go down, go down. Open up the blues. Go down. Yellow, down the blues. Green, go down. Yellow, go down there, go down there. Keep attacking. Just keep attacking. Do not attack. Good. Fine. A goddamn leak. Can't be. Honestly, it felt like. Final boss chat. Oh, dear God. Okay. Forces boss theme from Sky Second Chapter. Final boss of Trails. It should be Palm. That would be funny. Is achievement hunting not powered by generation? I'm sorry, I refuse to call him Travis. I mean, I feel like it just depends on the person. I don't even want to say. I don't even want to say it's like a matter of generation. It's like different gamers like play games for different reasons. Like if I like a game, I'll get all the trophies in it or the achievements depending, because I never played Xbox. I never had an Xbox, so it's always been trophies to me. But yeah, I'm just I'm not getting them for the sake of like, oh, I need to get my gamer score up or whatever. I'm just like, like I like the game, I want to enjoy it to its last. Yes. That was amazing, Lloyd. Damn good gaming, leader. How about that? Maybe I underestimated you. Guess I'll just have to step my game up. You've done enough already. Oh my God, whose voice is that? Voice. I am your opponent now. Prepare yourself. Gamer! I like how it's so much more pixelated. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. The insult. The one green palm. Okay, so a 999 CP S break. If you do it, is just full kill, I guess? Yes. I want to rain on your parade, but we're kind of close here. Nicely done. I suppose I did propose a match between myself and the SSS, so fine. You're free to go. Until next time, boys and girls. It's open. Quick, before it detonates. Right. Get down! Cool guys don't look at explosions! Wait, where's the pizza? I don't know. It's still in there. I can finally unclench. I thought I was about to meet Adios. Who was that cad? I'm pleased to see that you avoided total incineration. Yeah, what's up, Tio? I feel like her voice sounded different. Tio! I knew it had to be you, Tio. What the hell happened to working out of state? Not that I'm complaining. What's up, girl? As it so happens, I boarded an international flight bound for Crossbelt area today. I heard you all had your hands full over here, so I came back as soon as I could. Yeah, you did. Thanks for the save, Tio Tot. I'm glad you did. Yeah, and bailed us out, we'd be toast right now. Literally. So, did the chief tell you where to find us? Yes, I called his Enigma upon landing, and he said you would be here. I came straight from the airport. We're in your debt. You truly saved us. Yep, thanks, Tio. No need. I'm glad I made it in time. Though our adversary just now made sure it wouldn't be easy. I was able to slip past the security locks he placed and assume control, but it was still too close for comfort. Assuming direct control.
割り込みって
Assume control.
それか
Oh, you mean the game.
ええ、ロイドさんたちが閉じ込められたと分かったので、予備回線から介入しました。
Yes. Once I knew you were locked in there, I was able to backdoor my way into the terminal.
どうやら相当な腕前のハッカーだったようですね。
Evidently, that hacker we faced is highly skilled.
ああそうみたいだな
That much is clear. Or, that much is clear.
どうやらとっくに離脱されてしまったようだが
So the bastard laid a trap and made us exit long before we arrived.
そういえばプラト
Incidentally, Plato,
一人でジオフロントをここまで追ってきたのか
did you trek through the entire geofront by yourself?
いえ、
No, not exactly.
たまたま居合わせたので、ここまで同行してもらいま
I
した。
ran to company on my way and we came together. Company?
とんだ場面に居合わせたようだな。
We really should stop meeting like this. Yo, what's up, Yin? Thanks for the help.
あんた
Was not expecting Yin. You,
あの時の
the one from Stargazer's Tower. Yin.
取り逃がしたか。
So you failed to catch them.
どこのネズミかは知らんが、相当抜け目がないようだ。
They're a crafty one, whoever they are. Vexatiously shrewd, as I've learned.
ちょっと待ってくれ
Wait a minute.
ここにいたハッカーはヘイユへの関係者なのか
Does that hacker have any relation to Heiwei?
いや、縁もゆかりも
No,
ないもの。
none to speak of at all.
おそらく赤い星座とも関係があるわ
I
け
do
では
not
ない
believe they are connected with the Red Constellation either.
何
Really?
なんであんたにそんなことがわかる
How can you say for sure?
ヘイユへと赤い星座はすでにお互い監視体制に入る。
Both Heiwei and the Red Constellation are too preoccupied with monitoring each other.
少なくともそのハッカーとやらはどちらにも属していない。
That hacker, or whatever they are, shouldn't be affiliated with either one of them.
どうやら通商会議に何か思惑があるものの
They strike me as someone with an ulterior motive in regards to the trade conference. Indeed. Indeedy diddly do. Is it a green-haired young lad?
端末に映っていたオルキスタワーの図面。
The blueprints of Orcus Tower on the monitors would attest to that.
なるほど。まさに明日の会議の場所だね。
Easy to put two and two together after what just happened.
会うのはこれが初めてか
It's good to finally meet you.
クロスベル警察捜査一課アレックス・ダドリーだ
Alex Dudley of the CPD's First Investigative Division.
噂は金がね。
Your reputation precedes you, detective.
通商会議の警備ではいろいろ苦労しているようだな。
I understand this trade conference is keeping your security forces busy.
どこぞの組織をはじめ怪しげな連中がバックをしているのでな
We've no shortage of shadows hanging over this event, including a certain organization you're all too familiar with.
どうやらこちらの知らない動きにいろいろと通じているようだし
There's reason to believe you'd know a thing or two about that. I'd be curious to hear it for myself.
ここは一つ警察までご同行を願って話を聞か
That's
せてもらおう
funny, Dudley. That's funny. With that in mind, I'm gonna have to ask you to come back to CPD headquarters with me.
ダドリーさん
Dudley.
おいおいマジかよ
You serious right now?
何の用
On what charges?
クロスベルの刑事法に抵触した覚えは
I
な
don't
い。
recall having broken any state laws.
何任意の事情聴
No,
取だ
don't worry. It would only be for a friendly chat. Hey, man. You haven't given a reason. What? Like, if I don't want to go in for a friendly chat, why?
後ろめたいことがないならぜひ来ていただこうか
If you aren't guilty of anything, then you have no reason to object. However, innocent until proven guilty. Bringing me in on no charges is not legitimate, unless I don't know what the rules they operate by in Crossbell. Right, like even police in the US have to give bullshit false charges to force you to go in. Like they can't just be like, hey, come to the thing with me. It's just like, oh yeah, why? Like, am I a suspect in a crime? Am I a witness to a crime? Did I commit a crime? Like, you need to give me some actual legitimate reason for forcing me to go somewhere I don't want to go. You aren't guilty, man? Yeah. Yup. Yoink.
いつの間に
Impressive.
へえ。巫術を使ったわけ
Body double. So he's a wielder of talisman arts.
今宵はこれでさらばだ。
I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline for tonight.
また近いうちに会えそうな気も
I'm
す
sure
る。
we'll be seeing each other again soon regardless.
ロイドさん、付近をサーチしますか？
Lloyd, should we search the surrounding area?
いやその必要は
No,
ないだろう
there's no need.
とりあえず支援課に戻って話し合う必要がありそうですね
Besides, we need to head back to the surface. We can catch up once we return to the SSS building.
ああ、不本意だが仕方あるまい。
Fine. Suppose there's nothing else we can do. It's Tio! Hey, Zite! Tio's back! Woof.
ただいまです。キア、ザイト、
It's good to see you again, Kia. Zite?
セルゲイ課長、ただいま戻りました。
Reporting in for duty, Chief Sergei.
ああ、よく戻った
Good to have you back, kid.
いきなり仲間のピンチを救ったみたいだ
But
な
not a moment too soon from the sound of it.
ええ本当に助かりました
No doubt. Tio saved us yet again.
あそこでティオちゃんが来てくれなかったらどうなっていたことか。
I don't know what would have happened if she hadn't shown up when she did.
うんうん。ゾッとしますね。
I'd rather not think about it.
今回ばかりは礼を言わざるを得ないようだな。
You have my gratitude. Just this once.
その、別に大したことは。
I don't feel as though I did anything particularly of note.
照れるなって。
Ah, come on. What'd you get all bashful for?
まあ実際いいタイミングで戻ってきてくれたと思
Your
う。
timing couldn't have been more impeccable if you ask me.
あんなハッカーが絡んできたら僕たちだけじゃお手上げだしね。
It'd have been game over for us if we had to face that hacker by ourselves.
そうだな
Agreed.
課長ダドリーさん
Chief. Dudley.
明日の通商会議ですが俺たちもオルキスタワーの警備に参加させてもらえませんか
About tomorrow's trade conference. Would it be possible to add us to the security detail at Orcus Tower as well?
ロイド、それは。
Lloyd, what are you saying?
おいおい、いきなりどうしたんだ
Seriously, where's this coming from?
会場の警備体制は万全だと言ったはずだが。
I could swear I made it clear that I already have a comprehensive system in place.
ですが今日のハッカーはタワーの図面らしきものをどこかから入手し
That
て
may
いま
be
し
the
た
case, but the hacker managed to snack what appeared to be the tower's blueprints, and therefore you should be making adjustments based on that new knowledge.
陰の言葉ではありませんが何か仕掛けてくる可能性がある
Not to steal Yin's deduction, but that hacker likely has an ulterior motive regarding the conference.
いやむしろその情報を誰かに渡した可能性が高いと思いま
Or
す
rather, I think they're working with someone someone else who's taking aim at it. I bet that's who they gave that data to.
誰か。
Someone else?
それは誰だい
But who? A third party.
赤い星座かヘイユエまたは
Has to be, because I mean we know it's Campanella,
共
so
和国政府
on the surface, the Red Constellation, Heiwei, or even the Imperial and Republican governments are possible candidates.
どれもありえそうだけどより現実味のありそうな連中がいる
But I think there's another party that's even more likely to want those
帝
blueprints.
国と共和国のテロリストたちさ
The Erebonian Calvardian terrorists.
クローディア殿下とオリバルト王子から聞いた。
The ones we heard about from Princess Claudia and Prince Olivert.
それぞれの国のトップを狙う2グループのテロリストどもか
The two terrorist groups working together to take out their respective national leaders.
確かにビルの構成図があれば死角を狙えるかもしれませんね。
Checks out. If they got their hands on those blueprints, they might be able to find a weak link in the building's security.
もちろん偽装情報の可能性もあるでしょうが
We can't rule out the possibility that some of the information we're going off of is just a red herring.
やはり明日オルキスタワーで何かが起きる可能性は高くなったと言えると思います
Even so, we should operate under the assumption that a terrorist attack on Orcus Tower is planned for tomorrow.
タワー周辺の警備でもいいので参加させてもらえないでしょうか
We of the SSS would like to help in any way we can, even if it's just by guarding the perimeter.
なるほどな
Well, there you have it.
ダドリーどうだ
What do you say, Dudley?
まあいいでしょ
All right.
う。明日の正午ちょうどにオルキスタワー1階に来るがいい。
Be on the first floor of Orcus Tower at 12 p.m. sharp tomorrow.
予備の警備要員として通商会議の現場に入れてやる。
I'll station you on site in the conference hall as backup. Really?
おっと、会場の方かよ。
Holy hell. Right in the thick of things, huh?
へえ、気前がいいじゃない。
My, how generous of you.
勘違いをするな。あくまで予備の要員としてだ。
Don't get ahead of yourselves. As I said, you're only there as our reserves.
超暗殺未遂事件でも偶然とはいえ役には立ったし。
Lucky break or not,
詳しい人間もいる。
you did save the mayor from assassination. Moreover, one of your members has extensive knowledge of the orbital network.
万が一の保険程度だから、せいぜいわきまえておくがいい。
Bear in mind that you're only insurance on the off chance something goes awry. And we're in a JRPG, so what could possibly go wrong with expected plans? Ever.
了解しました。
Understood.
謹んで拝命します。
Sir, yes, sir.
しかしやっぱり照れ隠しの一種ではないかと。
I get the sense that this is simply his roundabout way of showing affection.
いつになったら出れてくれるのかね。
Yeah, keep on spoiling us like this and we're gonna have to start calling you our Sugar Dudley.
照れる？
Sugar?
ねえねえエリー、照れるって何？
Hey, Ellie, what's the sugar part mean?
キーヤちゃんと話している時のみんなの態度というか。
Well, it means they're very, very sweet. Like the way we are with you, Kia.
この調子じゃ近いうちかもしれないね。
Sounds like we have a new replacement for Doodles now.
貴様ら。
Smartasses.
どうやら明日は死ぬほど忙しくなりそうだ
We're gonna have one hell of a tight schedule ahead of us tomorrow. Woof. Woof indeed. Indeedy diddly do. Indeedy dudley do. Ha ha ha. There we go. The next day, 8 a.m. Schwartz auction. Why is this the track that's playing right now? Check requests. Oh god. Inspection on the rails. Inspection Officer Marlowe. Due to the trade conference, we are in need of additional trade inspectors. Consequently, I'd like to request the aid of the Special Sports Section. Meet me in Crossbow Station. Yeah, more train inspection. Doll napped. Maribel. My beloved antique dolls have been stolen by a particularly irksome thief. Oh god, thief. Would you be so kind as to assist me in recovering my precious little girls? Come to the CEO's office at the IBC. I'll explain further details there. You'll need to obtain an ID card from the front desk to access the 16th floor. Maribel. Ursula Road. Monster Extermination. Big Drome. Nope, just Roberts and Michelle. Okay.
やっぱりいくつか新しいのが来ているか。
Well, we aren't short on new requests. Not that that's any surprise.
どれも結構気にはなるけど。
They're each pretty eyebrow raising.
時間に余裕があれば立ち寄ってみましょう。
Let's try and address however many we can handle.
午前中だったら自由に動けそうだし。
We at least have a bit of free time before noon.
車を使えば郊外にも移動できそうですね。
If we use the car, we can travel outside of town in no time at all.
車ですか。
Yes,
ち
the
ょっと
car.
楽しみですね。
I've been long anticipating this moment.
なんでも ZCF が開発した動力車だとか。
Is it true that it was developed by ZCF?
おい、一家の連中も見返せそうな新型だぜ。
Yeah, that bad boy even puts the first division's wheels to
で
shame.
もティオ、昨日着いたばかりなのに朝早くから動いて大丈夫か？
Actually, I've been meaning to ask Tio. You just got home last night. You sure you're okay to work? No orbital ship or orbital airship lag? Orbital airship lag. So I know we previously pondered about this, but like, does that confirm that there are time zones on Zemuria? Right? Like, in the world? Because like, we never hear about it otherwise. Like, we never hear about time zones. But air lag only happens because you're going through different time zones, not just because you're on a plane.
なんだったら午前中はゆっくりしててくれても。
Be okay if you need a day off to settle.
ジロ
Blair.
すみません。
Sorry. I should know better by now.
まったく。
You really should.
なんだかティオスケが戻ってきたって。
I say, it's good to have Teotad officially back on the team.
そうね。
Indeed it is.
やっぱり端末前には ティオちゃんがいる方がしっくりくる感じだし。
She's a better match for our terminal than any of us, that's for certain.
やっぱり皆さん息が合ってますよね。
You guys are so in step even after all this time apart.
とりあえずこれで新生特務支援課のフルメンバーですね。
Come to think of it, this marks the first full gathering of the new and improved special support section.
リーダーとしてはなかなか感慨深いんじゃない？
I bet our friendly neighborhood leader is getting emotional.
ああ、そうだな。
Well, I won't deny it.
とにかくティオ、改めてよろしく頼むよ。
Regardless, it's good to have you back, Tio.
それと
It is great.
大変な時にわざわざ戻ってきてくれて。
Thanks for returning when we needed you most.
はい、こちらこそ改めてよろしくお願いします。
You're very welcome. I'm quite excited to get back to work.
なんだかテンション上がってきちまっ
It's
たな。
only starting to feel like old times again, huh?
調子が出て何よりだ。
Glad to see you're all so raring to go.
ま、その元気がありゃ、通商会議の空気にも飲まれることはねえだろう。
All that energy will keep you on your toes during the trade conference. You're gonna need it.
お前たちなりのやり方で警備の役に立ってくるといい。
Just make yourselves useful to security by operating the way you normally would.
了解です。
Will do.
課長の方はこれから警察本部で待機でしたか？
Are you going to be on standby at headquarters, Chief?
ああ、各方面との折衝を押し付けられちまったからな。
Yeah. They basically have me coordinating with all the different parties we got on this whole affair.
バックアップには回るが、オルキスタワーの警備には直接参加はしないだろう。
I'll still be around as backup, but I won't be joining the rest of the force at Orcus Tower.
ただ何かあったら、お前たちにも必ず連絡する。
I'll contact you directly if we run into trouble, though.
助かります。
Thanks for that.
よろしくお願いします。
We'll make sure to keep an ear out.
ああ、それじゃ先に行くぞ。
Alright, I'm gonna head out now. Sounds good, brah. Meow.
そういえば、キアは図書館だったか？
By the way, is Kia at the library or something?
ええ、朝早くに出かけて行っちゃったわ
Yes,
ね。
she left first thing this morning.
昼までには戻るみたいだけど。
She said she'd be back by noon, though.
そっか。
Ah, okay.
だったら大丈夫かな。
Guess we're all set then.
よし。そんじゃ俺たちも出かける。
Alright, gang, let's roll! Tio's run the party. You can add to the active party. Yo, Tio! I mean, I feel like I gotta add, like, I need to have the party back, right? Like, the OG, it gotta. Now, that is the kind of disappointing part because it's like, I like the OG party so much that I'm worried that I won't really use Wazzy or Noel because right, once Randy came in, it was like, oh, well, okay, I'm gonna drop Wazzy. And now Tio's in, it's like, okay, dropping Noel. I mean, there is also an argument to be made that's like, out of all the people, right, if I'm gonna have an arts user in Tio, I could swap Ellie out for Noel, so I could have, like, another ranged person with AoE and another, like, good AoE craft that does status ailments. Oh god, cannon. You can use the potency of healing arts, amount healed multiplied by 1.2. That's good. And that gives 4 and 2, so it inherently gives damn good things. Okay. So, cast 1, shield, action, mind. Oh yeah, and hers are all in 1. Okay. Okay, I need to go unlock hers then. Yeah. Okay, 800. You're always in the dream. I mean, yeah, I mean, look at this. Her entire thing is in one chain, so she can get she can get monstrous casts by endgame, right? Like, and now she only has 1 forced water. Okay, so I'm gonna save up. Yeah, so I'm gonna save up 800 of the wind to be able to get the final one, because I just want to go backwards through these because it's gonna be obnoxious otherwise. So I'll have to deal with her not having as much EP as Ellie, but that's fine. Okay, quartz. If I could get a... damn, I was hoping... getting some more water on her. Yeah, you know, I'll do this because it gives me tier all. So that's good. You already have cast 1. Mind 1, max EP. Fortunately, ooh, I could do... Yeah, I don't have AoEs very much yet right now. But, okay. What ports can I make? Action 2... any of those, but at this point I need to save up for my upgrades, because I don't want to... Because, like, yeah, there is a lot of Sepith here, but now I have 6 characters. Now, of course, Ellie's already maxed, but now I need to also focus on maxing... because I want to focus on maxing Tio, right? For the sole reason that... I'm not at a point where I need upgraded slots. So if I'm able to upgrade them fully... Oh, support member... Ooh, okay. See, affects whole party, but she has to be in the party, the main party. She can't be in the sub-party. That kind of sucks. Okay. So let's take out Eagle Eye from you. And I'll put it on you. And I'll just put attack on you. Because that should be fine. Now, it is important to recognize... I feel like her Sateto in this game was a lot quieter. Yeah, but yeah, Tio is 1 level below everyone else. There's options. I wish you could set the text language while you were in-game regularly, because I would, like, readily try and use that to, like, kind of mess with, mess with the, what am I trying to say? I'd readily try and use it to see if I could, like, use help study, right? By being able to just, like, readily switch between the two. Actually, no, Warcry. And... See, I like how Wazzy and Noelle are actually in, like, the win pose, right? Like, they're not just, like, nowhere. Ooh, see, that's also kind of annoying, where now everyone else's master courts are, like, pretty far in their levels, but Tio's coming in with a level 2 that has nothing on it. That's unfortunate. Okay, where... It's on old... It said Ursula Road, right? The examination quest? Ursula Road... Picture? Yeah. Guess I just gotta keep going. And kill some people as I go by. Just because they give me some drops. Minor XP, but they give me fish fillets and other foods that I can use. Oh yeah, do you have it? Yeah, that thing now. Ooh, wait. Summon Sight. Ah, she does have absolutes here. Okay, cool. You know, I was hoping... See, I was hoping that one of the characters that could impede would be... present. Is this not Ursula Road? Here's the extermination. Or did they mean to go by, like, Stargazer's tower? Hey there, Hal. Good to see you. What brings you? I'm here to deliver an order of bed sheets. I'd like to get them to home as quickly as possible. If you don't mind, sure thing. I'll give you a hand carrying them. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, let's go back to the fork, I guess. And let's go as though I'm going to Stargazer's Tower. Right, because this is... Yeah, I'm on Ursula Road, but I guess this isn't the place that they wanted me to go. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Like, they could have put that in, like, the quest description. Like, hey, on Ursula Road going to Stargazer's Tower. Like, they didn't need to just say, only Ursula Road. Good job of this. Okay, so we got a drone. So this should be fun. Exterminate! Oh, hello there. Analyze. You're gonna take too long. Have a scope. Yeah, okay. Giant monster that manipulates electrical arts, sports impressive regenerative abilities. Does not like earth or fire. Let's call him Sight. Okay, we're gonna do this. And combo craft with the Randmeister. There we go. Okay, I'm also gonna S-craft with him. Rising Sun, hopefully do. Oh, god damn it. Oh. Okay. Shit. Alright, see, I would love... yeah, let's do this. War Cry. You're... Craft... All complete immunity. Do this. I want to see damage-wise. Okay. Took out you two. So I think I'm fine to not worry too much about it. Thank you. Bam. Okay. Craft. Yeah. I think that was the right. I think that was the right call. Good. Go. I need to remember his raging spin does suction as well. Go. Excuse me, I'm really just trying to kind of grind out some of the cancels. Go, triple cancel. Good. Well, cancel so we get that achievement go up. Craft book Akasha. Akashic Records. This is one of those craft books, if I'm not mistaken. At first glance, its contents seem to be a good fit for Ellie and Wazzy's combat styles. Would you like to give it a try, Wazzy? Why, absolutely. Cool. Akashic Star. Cool. Yeah, because take a look at my records. Customization options, no. Oh, fish. Wow, almost at 50% fish. That's good. Almost at 500 battles. Almost 1,000 enemies. That's good. So I've done 24 S breaks. I've done 13 cancels. So that's good. I can get it higher up. Want to battle with attack no blows of 4 or more. That'd be difficult. Chain battle 3, 16, and a single. Still have to figure that out. Yeah. Okay. So that's good. Yeah, that's fine. I'll run back to the city and build up my CP on my way. That'll be easiest.
Yeah, so go.
よし一気に行くぞとこれが俺たちの力だ
Hit there, hit there.
そこそこそこ Yeah.
Hit here, hit there. Get a little bit extra.
良いデータが取れました
Good. And also doing these simple battles gets my battle achievement up, so it's appreciated.
良いデータが取れました
And I'm getting a whole bunch of like earthworms and shit. So that's nice.
おっしゃ任せてくれ
私の番ねさてとこれもみんなの勝利ですね
Okay. Yeah.
みんなチャンピオン
Use them while I just shoot you in the back or cry.
任せてきてみんな大丈夫
I need to worry about CP on Randy when I can just sacrifice health for it.
行くぜ
よしやってや
おっしゃ甘いっての
Dummy. Come on. You're not gonna hit Randy.
これで一安心
I
で
mean,
す
you could hit Randy, but, you know, he's taking lessons from Lloyd. Did I hear that right? Did that guy in uniform over there just say Michelin is closed today? Should have called ahead of time to make sure they were open. You're such an idiot. I'm sorry. I'll buy you whatever you want from the department store. Just please forgive me. Oh, I'm sorry. No need to insult the guy. Like, how was he supposed to know it wasn't going to be open today? Okay, we're going to rest. Stupid fish. Okay. And they said Kia was in the library, so let's go check her out. Where she is. See if she's behaving herself. She is. Hey, Zite. Grr. This is where you were, Zite. I've seen that you escorted Kia to the library. He's really gotten comfortable with roaming around the city these days, hasn't he? Aha, here we go. And got it. Looking for something in particular, Kia? Oh, hey guys. Yeah, I've been gathering up all the books with folk tales in them. I finished reading one and now I can't get enough. Let's see here. Crossbow through the Middle Ages and Crossspell and Ruins learning from the past. Wait, those aren't folk tales. They're straight up history books. Your reading level is remarkable, Kia. I'll say. Ever think about becoming a researcher when you grow up, Kiddo? You really think I could do it? Okay, okay. Mama Urbonia and Dadverd, how about you let your little Keybell have her autonomy? Mama Urbonia and Dadverd. That one's a stretch. I feel like that one's a bit of a stretch. Hey, Lord, look at this book. It has a picture of that huge bell in Central Square. It says that the bell originally hung at the sun for it. Wow, I wonder how hard it was to carry that big thing into the city. Kia's just as curious as ever. Looking forward to seeing where that takes her when she grows up. That girl was looking for a book, so I helped her out. Gotta say though, it's wonderful to see someone so young take an interest in history. As a student in the field myself, I couldn't be happier about it. Kia is adorable. Indeed she is. She is a blessing on this blighted world. Indeedy diddly do. Talk. Because the Primera Orchestra is being blockaded for the today's main conference session. That's a shame. I was thinking of pushing my stall there. Must protect. Must protect. Must protect. Never forget. Okay, I have 17. Don't really. Yeah. Actually, how much Sabbath do I have? 874. That is enough to, I believe, unlock your last slot. There we go. And that, oh my god, look at that. And this is also one of the main reasons why I wanted to unlock it, like, backwards going, because it uses so much. It just straight up, like, it jumped her EP by 220. Like, look at that. Like, that's crazy. Like, it's definitely worth it to just go big if you can. And then kind of work backwards, that way you don't have to save up as much each time. Okay. Like that damn near doubled what she's able to do. Fishing. There's gonna begin the main session. No bear man when it comes to protecting those dignitaries. You shouldn't have a neutral organization like the Brace in a situation like this. Alright, Tio. Ready Forbes. Adel, apart from one. Oh. Remember having Tio ready for battle apart from one thing. Okay. Neutral, there are a few people who can be trusted with a responsibility this large. True, but even if he is the Arios McLean, I doubt he can handle a whole horde of terrorists all on his own. CBD and CGF's cooperation just as necessary. I'm counting you to support him as best he can. Of course, we'll keep our eyes peeled for her sensors sharp. Yeah, I mean, she can do battle, but it's just a matter of, like, having as much EP as possible for someone whose main thing is casting. Lloyd's working at the Spinny Toy Store now. I'm so happy we found a job. Forgot to buy the recent weapon for her, so her normal attacks did 1. Ah, okay. I mean, it's not like she does that many normal attacks, right? One by endgame. I asked Kronk if I could work for him, and my surprise, he hired me on the spot. Man, guess I should have been looking for a job at the stalls all along. I hired Roy to work at my stall. It's no surprise he's diligent, being Chairman Roy's grandkid and all. I'm expecting big things from him. Big things, kids. Sell these windmills. Big things. Sell it to those people in Sekiro. They got a windmill side quest that I did not engage with at all when I did my playthrough of Sekiro, because whatever, it doesn't really change anything. Okay, so in terms of quests, there was the IBC quest. So let's go hang out at the IBC. Hey, give me the key. Thank you for coming, SSS. I think you must be here for Miss Croyce's request. Yes, that's what we were going to ask you about, actually. Is it true that Belle's antique dolls have been stolen? Those would be the ones from the Rosenberg studio, would they not? You're correct on both accounts. Miss Croyce has been horribly distraught ever since. I know that on short notice, but would it be possible for you to see to her request right away? Let's catch a thief. Of course, we'd be glad to help. We could never refuse in good conscience, knowing how much Maribel has done for us. I see. Well, on behalf of Miss Croyce, you have my gratitude. Now, first things first, I'm going to have to issue this card. And what's this? It's an authorization pass for the IBC. We had one just like it before. Using it grants us clearance to specific floors of the building from the elevator. In other words, it's part of their security system. This isn't the largest bank on the continent for nothing. That card will allow you to enter the same floors as the one you were given in the spring. Miss Croyce is waiting in the CEO's office on the 16th floor, so if you could please make your way up there. You will. Thanks, Lanfei. In town, President Oxman, the business building yesterday. I didn't feel like going out though with all the high-end security in the city. Before I knew it, I wasted the whole time in bed. At least I got some rest. Couldn't help thinking how nice it would be to have an orbital computer at home too. Ooh. Okay, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need to spend. It's only 500 though, but I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I certainly do not need it. Yeah, I don't need it yet, right? By the end of the game, I'll have to go around and make sure I get them for the most part, I think. Okay, let's go up to the 16th floor. Hey, Ellie. Remember when we had a moment right here? And Tio, you remember when we had a moment right here? And Randy, remember when we had a moment right here? Well, two of you don't because they only exist in alternate timelines. But Ellie remembers. We almost kissed here, Ellie. We were both consenting adults. We should have really just pulled through with it and acknowledged that we wanted to do it and became a couple. Belle, it's me. Come right in. Thank you very much. It's good to see you again, Belle. Hello, Ellie. Special support section. I heard you returned to town last night, Tio. How have you been? Fine, thank you. Glad to hear it. I understand that you have a busy day ahead with the trade conference this afternoon. Best of luck to you. Thanks. We'll do what we can. I'll take it you're not planning to be at Orchestra yourself then. That's right. As my father's stand-in, I can't very well abandon this pile of work he left behind at the bank. He'll be on his own when it comes to handling his conference duties. And on that note, I think I owe you all an apology. Perhaps it was ill-conceived of me to call you in on such short notice, especially on top of your other obligations. Don't worry about it, Maribel. You helped the SSS so much. This is the least we could do to pay you back. So, someone swiped a few of those antique dollies you got, right? Mind giving us the lowdown? Of course. As you might know, I've been an avid collector of Rosenberg dolls for years. I've been keeping 5 of them here in my personal room at the IBC. However, someone took the opportunity to steal them last night while I was away on business. 5 dolls, every one of them a Rosenberg. They must be worth a fortune. Larger ones would fetch at least a few million mere at auction. This goes far deeper than monetary loss. I'm a mother whose precious little darlings have been kidnapped, and I want that despicable crook torn limb from limb in the middle of the harbor district for it. Easy now, Maribel. That personal room, you mean the one right next door, correct? That would mean the thief slipped past the IBC's world-class security. How's that even possible? Yes, I thought it rather peculiar myself at first. Except, hey, guess what I have a feeling we're getting? We're getting the obligatory Blue Block Phantom Thief B quest. But once I found what was left at the crime scene, whatever confusion I had was immediately dispelled. How so? I think it would be faster to simply show you. Take a look at this. No. Wait, is this? Oh joy. Oh joy. Joy to the world. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Con card from Phantom B? Indeed, the elusive Filcher, who's stolen countless works of art from all over the continent. Rumor has it he employs mysterious magics to perform his heists, and he always leaves his calling card at the scene of the crime. Infiltrating the IBC building is a feat only he could pull off. And from what I hear, you all had a case involving him earlier this year, isn't that right? You did? Indeed. Last time he stole a statue from the former City Hall building. In the end, we failed to apprehend him. Nice back for round 2. Sounds like you foregone all kinds of crazy hijinks before we joined, huh? So, what does the card say? Allow me. Dear ladies and gentlemen of this special support section, the little ladies whom the young madame adores are in my compassionate custody. Should you seek their freedom, throw open each of their cages, 5 in all, with the keys of truth. The first cage lies within the city. Search the throne of the constabulary's framed scrutineer. Search the throne of the constabulary's famed scrutineer. So search the chair of the police's head detective? So, do you understand now why I had no choice but to call all of you here? Yeah, this is a direct challenge from Fan Thief B to the SSS, which means we're the only ones who can handle this. You really stole 5 priceless dolls for something this petty. This guy's a nutjob among nutjobs. Whatever his reasons are, he didn't have to involve Maribel. We ain't gonna let this one go. I wholeheartedly agree. Those Rosenberg dolls mean the world to you, Belle. Thank you, Ellie. I leave this in your capable hands. Okay, before we start the investigation, I want to go over the calling card again. First, the little ladies part. Obviously, that's referring to the dolls themselves. As for the 5 cages, that must indicate that there are 5 separate locations, each hiding a single doll. So what you're saying is we'll have to search for them one at a time. Am I dreading how much of a pain this will be? Well, we can limit the first cage to within the city. Apparently it's at the throne of the constabulary's famed scrutineer. The clue is the key to our first doll. Anyone have any idea of where it's pointing? Scrutineer? Why do I feel like we heard about something along those lines not too long ago? Well, no sense overthinking it. Let's go check whatever spots come to mind. I'm expecting great things yet again, special support section. Find my beloved little ones and bring them back home to me, won't you? Of course. We won't let you down, Maribel. I'll keep the clue from the card in the detective notebook for good measure. We can use it as foundation to build our investigation off of. Okay. I've rethought. They said focus on scrutineer. It's probably in the SSS building. In Sergei's office. because he was identified as like he's famous for being very scrutinous. Didn't we hear Sheriff Sergei, his old name was Sergei the Scrutinous? Would that make his desk and share the throne of the famed scrutineer? It's worth a shot. Let's look around. There's something under his desk. Let me try taking it out. Imagine if it wasn't the case. Right, imagine if it was something else. Like it was nudes from Sonia. What the? Is that shrunk? Reminds me of the one Q was in when you found her at the Swartz auction. I bet him choosing this place as the first location was just an extra taunt for good measure. Yeah, even used the sheep's old nickname. This guy's clearly got our number. Anyway, let's check it out. Why is it sitting up? The card is affixed to the backside of the trunk. The second cage lies outside the city. Search the Harvester's Heritage found off the Ramshackle Road. Harvester's Heritage. So, Old Armorica Road. Yeah, okay, I think. There's no mistaking it. This is a genuine Rosenberg doll. Yes, I've seen it once before. Its name is Kanan, I believe. But I love this one dearly. She names her dolls? Even Maribel has her sweet side, doesn't she? I'm a little surprised anyone would bother putting something they'd stolen in a trunk like this, though. Damn Thief B is supposed to have some kind of deep appreciation for beauty, right? Maybe it's his way of showing respect. As for the second card of his, it sounds like we're going to have to venture out of city limits this time. Sheesh, gonna be running around the whole damn state at this rate. Our ends are Harvester's Heritage and off the Ramshackle Road. Words calling to mind somewhere rustic and old-fashioned. Polar opposite of a modern place like Crossbow City. That sounds about right. I just say we take this first dolly with us and get to searching for the second. Yeah, let's go. Okay, I do need to remember, I need to go to Pete, the Grimwood Law Office, because he has a volume of the book. Or at least he should. We're looking for Miss Grimley's out of business. I can take a message for you if you want. Chapter 2, Wesemere Trade Conference, second day after meeting. Ah, fuck. Did I already miss a book? System, save. Damn. Okay. That sucks. Oh well. Missable books. I like them, but also it's kind of annoying when I'm pretty sure the ultimate weapon is hidden behind them. So, yeah, that kind of annoys me. Okay. Older Marker Road. I need to go to the car. Car. East Crossbow Highway. Let's go to Armorica Village. Okay, can't customize it here. Okay. So off the Ramshackle Road. Bastard. Hasta luego.
私の番。
俺のま、これが実践の差ってやつかね。
Off the Ramshackle Road. Nope. How's that not an efficient spot? Okay, not here, so let's keep going. Because the cue, okay, because the clue makes me think it's in one of like the side areas off this road. If it's not, then they're trying to say that it's literally in that town, which isn't bad. Oh, Barry, okay. Okay. God, pan flute sounds so nice.
Yes, so go.
Hot pepper. Yeah, okay, it's open. The gate is open? As I recall, this property is owned by Ormorka Village and isn't normally open to the public. Perhaps they left it unlocked. Surely not on purpose, right? Anyway, check it out. They got monsters wandering in there again. Watch your step while we're looking around. Aye, aye, Captain.
Yes, so go.
Damn it. Damn it. Second chunk was here of all places. Search the Harvester's Heritage, found off the ramshackle road. I was right. As I recall, this property has been used by Ormorka Village as a storehouse for generation after generation. So it must have been Phantom Thief B who opened the gate without permission. He can't go anywhere without stirring up trouble, can he? Anyway, let's take a look. Car affected backside of trunk. Their cage lies outside the city. Find where one stands with their back bathed in the goddess's shining visage. Find where one stands with their back bathed. So this is by the church, I would presume? Bell calls this doll Leet, or Lita. I could never mistake it. And we got another one of those kooky riddle cards, too. Goddess shining visage. That may be our best hint here. Bathed in part is telling me as well. It would mean the visage is exceptionally large. Let's go look around then. It has to be something that fits the bill. There's bird dog L. There we go. Vardicus.
エニグマ、私の番です。へい。
行くぜ。ほらよ。
チャンスだ。
Take those two down. Analyze you. Vardicus, strange hand-standing monster sprays a strong smelling gas that confuses the senses.
私の番。へい。
俺の番だな。
俺の番だな。これで終わりだ。うっしゃ、いい感じだぜ。
Okay.
先生可能。始めましょう。今だわ。
Good. Take them out. No problemo. Celestial Bomb. Great. Right after I finally got new stock for Mr. Hayworth, too. You bastard. Okay.
みんな気をつけて。
Okay, you guys are just deadly dandelions. Heart. Eh. No, probably not worth it. Crash bomb.
ほらよ。
私の番です。
Craft. Sight.
よし。
Craft. Go. Okay. Delay, good. Get them out of here.
行きます。そこです。
I heard base attack is a lot farther than I remember it being.
行くぜ。ほらよ。
There we go. Good.
うっしゃ、いい感じ
Take
だ
them out
お
like
ぜ。
疲れ様。
Septium Vein? You hear about the time Phantom Thief B broke into Ark and Seal? I'm told he stole the spotlight. Septium Vein, what's that? Increase all type of septum drop by enemies by 1 to 2. That's actually pretty good. Petrify, HP, Swordbreaker. You know, you don't need evade. I'll give you this. That way. Because I do want them to kind of get more EP. So I think that this will help a lot.
Okay.
さて、へい。私の番ね。そこ。
俺の番だな。
Doing that crash bomb helps a lot on EP yield.
ごめんなさい。
Or not EP yield, but damage mitigation. Just because it means I don't have to go around everywhere worrying about stuff. Okay. Good. Send the car back to town now because I'm gonna go to over here. Right, go to east exit. And then from there, right, they said Visage. So I'm gonna presume Maine's mountain path. Okay. My back turned. So is it like in one of the pews? So I'm trying to think of where other places the goddess was. Expect Princess Claudia to be very tense, making her way to trade conference today, but in my search to cook calm and collected without trace of trepidation. Thinking she is going to be the next Queen Liberal, it only makes sense for her to have nerves of steel. Nerves of steel. Princess Claudia contributed to resolving the incident in Liberal last year. She informally accepted the title of Crown Princess in the midst of unfolding disaster. I can only imagine how she must have wrestled with the decision at the time. She may be young, but her resolve is clearly very firm. Okay. My back. Is there a statue of a goddess anywhere? Like, precisely. I don't quite remember. Okay. You call it crossbow. Problem with conflict is that the long frame we call it given name. For centuries, countless innocent lives have been claimed by the Empire and Republic's disputes over these lands. Having a friend like Guy let me heal and move on from that, but even now, many crossbones bear similar scars. They're being served death. Some low, but true. There's no such thing as being too red, and you'd be ready to protect our highness at a moment's notice. Here lies Saya McLean, 75 to 99. She was only 23. Damn. It's very young. I'm sure you know, Julia. We have an old friend who was appointed to the cathedral not long ago. Yes, I inquired to one of the other sisters. Seems she's teaching a class outside the cathedral today. Oh, is that right? I would have liked the opportunity to see her today. We still owe her a debt for her help back then. Yeah, that's just Claudia. Senior Captain Schwartz too? Oh, there they are. Hello everyone, we meet again. Julia and I have been expecting you. Pardon? How did you know we were coming? Through Sieg. We have been monitoring our surroundings from up in the sky. He alerted us as to your arrival at the cathedral just now. You mean the White Falcon we met yesterday? Wow, it really is amazing. New artwork for them looks nice. Yeah, it is good artwork. I do like it. Sieg is an established informant of the Royal Guard, after all. Enough about that. What brings you all here today? Oh, and you even have a new face with you. Tio Plato, pleased to meet you. I returned to the SSS last night. It is an honor. The honor's all mine. Honestly, we were just doing our rounds. No reason for stopping by or anything. It's quite a twist of fate running into your highness and the senior captain again so soon. Are you here to pay your respects? That's right. This cemetery is the final resting place for generations of those who have lost their lives in Crossbell. I wanted to come and see them before today's conference, not just to honor their memory, but to come to terms with the true costs and repercussions of the Crossbell problem. The Crossbell problem. That phrase is used to describe Ereboni and Calvert's feud over which of them has rightful ownership of Crossbell, correct? Yes, though it's hardly a phrase you'd hear Crossbellans use themselves. The conflict has given rise to decades of tension, placing the two at the brink of war, with Crossbell right between them. The signing of the Non-Aggression Pact in Liberal 2 years ago only calmed things on the surface. Both major powers still... my apologies, Your Highness, I don't mean to sound so rude. No, everything you have said is the truth, Ellie. The purpose of of Queen Alicia's Non-Aggression Pact was to prevent the Empire and Republic from resorting to military force. That allowed Crossbell to breathe a sigh of relief. The threat of war finally dissipated. But in its place came unseen political pressure from the new major powers, pressure that has greatly affected the Crossbell state government. Because of that, it would be far too naive to claim the Non-Aggression Pact solved the Crossbell problem. It merely shifted the field of battle. Your Highness. But that doesn't mean the Non-Aggression Pact has been meaningless. The Empire and Republic were still performing large-scale military exercises at our borders when I enlisted in the CGF. I'll never be able to forget the terror of having those Imperial railway guns pointed at Crossbell. She's right. War broken out and the Empire pulled the trigger. Countless crossbow lives would have been lost. Shortcomings aside, avoiding a tragedy like that is more than enough to justify the signing of the pact. Either way, it's nothing you need to worry your pretty little head about, wouldn't you say, Your Highness? Seriously, Lassie? You can't tell a crown princess to just get over it. That's alright. I know there's no sense in living in the past forever. That's why I plan to use the trade conference as an opportunity to discuss Crossbell's future. Coming here today was the final step in strengthening my resolve before doing so. Now, I suppose it was a bit selfish of me to make more work for Julia and the Royal Guardsmen. Please, Your Highness, it was no trouble at all. If you don't mind me saying, Princess Claudia, you have an incredible strength of character. Yes, I envy the bright future that Liberal clearly has in store. The two of you are too kind. If I may interrupt, Your Highness, the designated time is approaching. Oh, you're right. My apologies, Julia. Let us make our way to Orcus Tower. We'll have to bid you farewell for now, Special Support Section. I suppose we'll be crossing paths again soon. I understand you're working security during the conference. That's right. Yes, we'll be making every effort to keep all of you safe. We'll leave it in your capable hands then. See you at Orcus Tower, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. See you underneath the bell. I have to call the stream and figure this out later, because this was my best bet for like back to the goddess. Unless it's like out over here? I don't remember any other specific place that has the stuff. Well, that like invokes the goddess. Okay. Well, I'm gonna save here. And this is where I'm gonna end the stream. Snapcracker pop. Okay. But, yeah. So, with that, I could potentially be streaming tomorrow. If I do, it will be Fire Emblem. But, as I said, the reason I streamed today was because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to stream tomorrow. So, yeah. But, regardless, thank you, Neko Dave, 50 Mira, Fontano, Sleeper Day. Yeah, thank you for dropping by. It's been great talking to each and every one of you. So, hope you all have a very nice night, and will join me next time. Bye!